Hello and welcome to Corbett Field here, about ready to get set for Game 2 of 2 here between the Pierre Trappers and your Souris Valley Sabre Dogs. Sabre Dogs now move to 7-0 against the Trappers this year. In all 7 games they've played, they've picked up the win, looking to make that 8 and to pick up their 3rd series sweep against Pierre this season as well. Sabre Dogs won by a final score of 12-6 yesterday, supported by a good performance from Eric Wallington on the mound, tossing 4 innings, 2 earned runs, 3 hits, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. A good relief outing from Will Cosell as well, who earned the win, going 3 1/3 of an inning's work, 2 earned runs, 4 hits. Sabre Dogs now move to 28-14. The Trappers 11-29. Sabre Dogs, they're all-stars being honored at the field here tonight. We're going to toss it down to Peter Theodos, our PA announcer, to give you the introduction of the 8 Souris Valley Sabre Dogs all-stars this season.
Caden is batting .473, which leads the league, and also leads the league with 40 stolen bases. Your second all-star is Alan Greer. Alan is in his 2nd year with the Sabre Dogs and is hitting .313 with 2 home runs, 35 RBIs, and 26 stolen bases. Your next all-star is Justin Cooper. Justin's also in his 2nd year with the Sabre Dogs and is hitting .324 with a .526 OPS and 16 RBIs. Your next all-star is Bo Brewer. He is 2nd in the league, only behind teammate Caden Schwabe with a .436 batting average, and leads the Lewis division with 51 RBIs. Your next all-star is Jordan Williams. Jordan is batting .370 with a .645 slugging percentage, 3 home runs, and 18 runs batted in. Your next all-star is Colin Hannigan. The 2nd-year Sabre Dog is hitting .342 with a home run and 16 RBIs. Your next all-star is pitcher Kyle Brassett. In 28 1/3 innings pitched, Kyle has 32 strikeouts and a 3.49 ERA, and has 5 outings while allowing 2 runs or fewer. Your final Sabre Dogs all-star is Jaden Beck. In 26 1/3 innings pitched, Jaden has 28 strikeouts, a 2.73 ERA, and has 1 save. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for your 2021 Sabre Dog Expedition League All-Stars.
Once again, the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs All-Stars being recognized here at Corbett Field. Caden Schwabe, Colin Hannigan, Kyle Bratzett, Jaden Beck, Jordan Williams, Alan Greer, Justin Cooper, and Bo Brewer. 8 Sabre Dogs will be sent over to Casper to represent the Lewis Division this July. So a big moment for Souris Valley, and really paints the picture perfectly of the dominance they portrayed in the first half of the campaign. Of course, winning the Lewis Division in the first half, solidifying their spot in the postseason for the divisional series this August. Sabre Dogs, 28-14 on the year now in total, 5-6 in the second half. Trail the Big Sticks for first place in the Lewis Division. Meanwhile, for the Trappers. They're 11-29, currently last place in the Clark division in the second half at 2-9. Let's take a look at the starting lineups tonight for the visiting side and the Pierre Trappers. Caden Cardoso will lead off in right field, followed by Ty Stoss, your second baseman. Joseph Bramani will bat third at first base. Cleaning up will be Eric Mast in left field. Colin Adams, your DH, will bat fifth. Garrett Hill, your shortstop, sixth. Nicholas Strong, seventh. Andrew Kim, eighth. Braden Cordes, ninth. Adrian Lopez on the mound. Let's toss it back to Peter Theodos, our PA announcer, for tonight's starting lineup for Souris Valley, announced by head coach Alex Miklos.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your starting lineup for the Souris Valley Sabre Leading off, playing shortstop from Golden West Junior College, number 4, Gunnar McGrath. Batting second, Expedition League All-Star, first baseman from Paris Junior College, number 18, Bo Brewer. He's accompanied by Bennett. Batting third, Expedition League All-Star, playing left field from Chattanooga State, number 2, Alan Greer. He is accompanied by Kate. Batting fourth, third baseman from Sacramento State, number 25, Steven Moretto. He's accompanied by Zoe. Batting fifth, designated hitter from San Jose State, number 8, Dalton Bolin. He's accompanied by Kai. Batting sixth, catcher from San Jose State, number 24, Taylor Justice. Batting seventh, second baseman from Prairie State, number 20, Ethan Moore. He's accompanied by Ethan. Batting eighth, right fielder from the University of San Francisco, number 10, Jared Greenwell. Batting ninth, center fielder from South Dakota State, number 16, Reese Anderson. He is accompanied by Usley. Starting on the mound for the Sabre Dogs, left-handed pitcher from San Jose State, number 19, Trevor Ertz. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor the brave men and women who serve and protect this great nation with the singing of our national anthem. Singing the anthem tonight is Miss Sarah.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Hello and welcome back to Corbett Field. About ready to say play ball here for Game 2 of 2 for your Souris Valley Sabre Dogs as they take on the Pierre Trappers. Sabre Dogs took Game 1 yesterday, looking for the sweep, coming in 7-0 against this Trappers ball club this year. Let's take a look at the starting lineup tonight for the visiting side in the Pierre Trappers. Leading off in right field will be Caden Cardoso, followed by Ty Stoss, the second baseman. Joseph Bermani, will bat third at first base. Eric Mast will clean up in left field. Colin Adams, the DH, will hit fifth, followed by Garrett Hill, the shortstop, hitting sixth. Nicholas Strong, your catcher, will bat seventh. Andrew Kim, the center fielder, will hit eighth. And Braden Cordes will round out the nine at third base. On the bump for the Sabre Dogs tonight, it's going to be the southpaw and Trevor Ernst, who has just been spectacular this season. 4-0 record with a 1.44 ERA. 4 starts so far. All 4 of them have been quality starts, in which he's tossed at least 6 innings, allowed 3 runs or less. 18 strikeouts to 14 walks in those 25 innings pitched. Deepest he's got into the ball game was his last start on July 7th. Went 7 innings, 1 run. It was earned 4 hits to 5 walks and 3 strikeouts. So again, he'll look to continue to toss the ball efficiently here against this Trappers offense tonight. He's already faced them once this season. That came back here at Corbett Field on June 30th in a 20-7 Sabre Dogs win where he went 6 innings, 2 runs. Both of them earned 6 hits, no walks, and 5 strikeouts. So Ernst, the left-hander, throws his warm-up tosses as we are just about ready to get underway here on a very warm night at the ballpark, 82 degrees Fahrenheit, very moggy and hazy outside with some fires in surrounding areas here making its way, the smoke making its way down here to North Dakota as well as the Magic City here in Minot. So Caden Cardoso will lead it off here against Ernst. Your umpires for tonight will be Paul Sedekase and Tony Archina. The Sabre Dogs look to move to 29-14 on the year. Taking a look at those Lewis Division standings here in the second half. Big Sticks leading at 6-4. The Tommy Knockers and Sabre Dogs tied for second. The Horseheads in third at 4-6. The Spuds in fifth at 4-7. The Whiskey Jacks 3-7, sitting in last place. Meanwhile, for the Trappers, currently 2-9, behind the Fremont move for first place in the Clark Division by 3 games. So here comes Caden Cardoso, second left-hander on the mound to start a game for the Sabre Dogs in as many nights. It was Eric Wallington yesterday who went 4 innings. So Cardoso will start things off against another southpaw again. Digs into the left-hander's batter's box. The wind, the toss, the first pitch is a fastball down away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to count as we are underway here at Corbett Field. Cardoso 1 for 3 yesterday with a triple out to left field. Continued to flash some opposite field power. 1-0 pitch, swinging a line drive, left center field. This one's down for a base hit as it rolls towards the alley. Alan Greer in left field will cut it off. Looking to back into the shortstop and Gunnar McGrand as sliding in safely goes Cardoso with a leadoff double. So Cardoso, we just mentioned it, has some pop the other way. Hit a steamer into the gap in left center field. Picks up his second extra base hit of the series just like that. So as we mentioned, Sabre Dogs half a game out of first place for the second half of the Lewis Division. It's been a little bit of a slower start than we saw in the first half. Currently sitting at 6-5. Big Sticks at 6-4 have played 1 less game and have 1 less loss, putting them at top. Here's Ty Stoss, the second baseman, swinging from the left side as well. Ernst from the first base side, pauses at the chest, lifts and delivers. His first pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. A fairly breezy day here at the ballpark, the wind blowing out towards right center, so we'll aid the lefties tonight versus yesterday. It was blowing heavily out the other way towards left. Saw a couple of balls elevated up in the air into that jet stream that carried out for home runs. Ernst from the stretch, lifts and delivers, the 0-1 pitch in the way, swinging a high fly ball, right center field. Brebo ranging back towards the track in the alley. He'll make the running catch for out number 1. Tagging from second is Cardoso. He'll get into third base standing up. So a deep fly out to right center field off the bat of Ty Stoss for out number 1. Cardoso now 90 feet away, so that brings up the powerful right-handed first baseman and Joseph Bermani to the plate. Bermani was 1 for 4 yesterday with an RBI. Also picked up a double as well back in the 9th inning. Started off that frame against Aaron Suval. Bermani would be doubled off on a 3-6 double play on a line drive caught by Dalton Bowling, who tossed over to Cooper at short for the Twin Killers. The first pitch on the way to Bermani is a breaking ball tapped up the foot of the right-handed hitter for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to count. Sabre Dogs will remain at home for tomorrow evening's ball game against the Badlands Big Sticks. So that's a big one. We already talked about how tight it is at the top of the Lewis Division here in the second half with the Big Sticks up in front. The 0-1 pitch is on its way. Swing and a miss. Looked like a changeup right there that Bramani was out in front of. Strike two. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Sabre Dogs will also travel back to Dickinson on Thursday, so there'll be 2 in a row against Badlands, a chance for them to gain some ground. As Ernst comes set from the first base side, lifts and delivers. The 0-2 on the way, buried in the dirt, blocked by the catcher Justice. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ernst has been able to get deep into every ball game he's tossed. 6 innings in his first 3 outings, 7 in his last. Looking for some more of that right here. Rest that bullpen up for a big series against the Big Sticks. 1-2 on the way. Swinging a tapper off the plate. Then the glove of Justice as it rolls foul. Count will hold at 1 ball and 2 strikes here with 1 down. Inning started with the double from Cardoso to left center field. He would advance to third on the flyout to right off the bat of Ty Stoss. Here we are just getting underway. Scoreless top of the first. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 down. Ernst pitch on the way, swing and a miss for strike 3. Another off-speed pitch that Bramani was well out in front of. That is strikeout number 1 of the night for Ernst. A big out as that is out number 2 here, holds Cardoso at third base. So here comes Eric Mast to the plate. Mast, a chance to drive in a run here with 2 outs. The Trappers trying to avoid wasting that leadoff double. Mast hitting .260, a homer, 16 RBIs, 8 stolen bases, 1 for 2 last night with a run scored. First pitch on the way, misses down away with a breaking ball for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Let's take a look at the starting defense tonight for the Sabre Dogs that'll play behind Ernst. Left to right in the outfield, Greer, Anderson, and Breedwell. Moretto will man the hot corner. Your middle infielders, Cooper and Moore. Brewer at first, and Taylor Justice will be your backstop. Ernst kicks, fires the 1-0, swinging a soft chopper down the first base side and foul. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Colin Adams, the DH on deck, then Garrett Hill. If it gets that far here. Sabre Dogs in their white tops, white bottoms with the plain emblem across their chests. Navy blue caps with the Sabre Dogs flyer in red, white, and blue as well on their caps. The Trappers with their navy blue tops and gray bottoms. The 1-1 on the way in the dirt, blocked by the catcher and Justice. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. And make that white bottoms for the Trappers tonight. Their navy blue caps with the golden brims. 2-1 the count now here on Mast, the third lefty that Ernst faced here through his first 4 batters of work. Here's his 2-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. Another pitch that Ernst put a wrinkle on. Mast was out in front. Strike 2. Count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ernst already has 1 punch out. Maybe looking for another right here. Just trying to get out of this inning and post his first 0 on the scoreboard of the night. Cardoso takes his lead from third. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Lefty on left. Mast digs back again. Ernst sets from the first base side. The 2-2, swinging a chopper down the first base side. Will roll foul. Count will hold at 2 balls and 2 strikes here. Wind has calmed down just a little bit. The flag is straightaway center field, dangling down towards the track and straightaway center. A little bit of a gentle breeze out towards left center now. 2-2 still the count. Ernst pauses at the chest. Kicks and fires. The delivery on the way is just a bit outside. Ball 3. Count now runs full at 3 balls and 2 strikes here with 2 down. On deck, as we mentioned, Colin Adams, a powerful right-handed hitter. Gotta imagine Ernst would like to face him with the bases empty right here. Gonna have to make a quality pitch to Mast. Does have first base open. Runner on third here with 2 outs. Ernst settles from the first base side. Lifts and fires. Payoff pitch. Swinging a hard ground ball right side. Fielded by Brewer. Twisting towards the first base line. He'll take it to the first base bag unassisted as that will retire the side. Good inning of work for Ernst as he eliminates the leadoff double in Caden Cardoso and strands him at third base as that sends us to the bottom of the first. 0-0 your score. Sabre Dogs coming up for the first time tonight when we return to Corbett Field.
This is Caden Schwabe, an outfielder for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, reminding you that your favorite ball club is on all social media platforms, including Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Make sure to follow for your starting lineups, score updates, and all of the exclusive Sabre Dogs content you'll need for the summer. Follow us at SV Sabre Dogs and use the hashtag SCODogs.
Sabre Dogs fans, let's celebrate the 4th of July the right way. Come on down to Corbett Field to receive a free pair of USA-themed sunglasses. The first 120 to enter the ballpark will obtain these cool new sunglasses. Watch the Sabre Dogs take on the Fremont Moo at 5:35. Let's celebrate the 4th of July with your Souris Valley Sabre Dogs. Don't forget to come rock in your red, white, and blue.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart.
Back to Corbett Field. Let's take a look at the starting lineup tonight for your Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, announced by head coach Alex Miklos. Leading off at shortstop will be Gunnar McGran, followed by Bo Brewer at first base. Alan Greer will bat third in left field. Cleaning up tonight will be Steve Moretto at third base. Dalton Bullinger, DH, will hit fifth. Taylor Justice right behind him, hitting sixth behind the plate. Ethan Moore, the team home run leader, will hit seventh at second base. Jared Briegel will follow in the eighth spot in right field, and Reese Anderson will round out the nine in center field. On the mound here for the Trappers will be right-hander Adrian Lopez out of Soledad, California, a product of Menlo College. This will be his eighth outing of the year, sixth start, a 1-2 record, 6.61 ERA, 25 strikeouts to 30 walks, and 32 2/3 of innings work. So command has been a struggle. The Sabre Dogs have seen him before. That came back on June 19th here at Corbett Field, an 8-6 Sabre Dogs win. Lopez pieced together a quality start, 6 innings, 3 runs, all of them earned, 6 hits, 3 walks, and 3 strikeouts. So he'll look to put together another quality start tonight, and hopefully, if you're a Trappers fan, secure a series split. So here comes Gunnar McGran, the shortstop, to the plate now. A late addition to the lineup, hitting .346, 5 RBIs, and stole the base on the year as well. 1 for 4 yesterday with an RBI double into the left center field gap. So he'll be in the leadoff spot here tonight, as Lopez awaits, climbs the hill, and steps on the rubber here as we're ready to press play on this bottom half of the first inning. Lopez from the first base side settles at the chest, going from the windup here as he turns, kicks, and fires. His first pitch on the way is a fastball up and away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Lopez stands at 6 feet tall, 190 pounds, was a junior this year. As he winds and fires, his 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball bites the outside corner, just crosses the knees for strike 1. Count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. His last outing was against the Pioneers. 4 innings, 3 runs allowed. Next pitch, down low, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Struck out just 1 batter, walked 3. As we mentioned, the walks have been a struggle, 30 and 32 in 2/3 of an inning's work. So the next pitch is swung on and missed, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In fact, in every outing this year, he's walked at least 3 batters. And in 5 of the 7, has walked 4 or more, including 6 in 1 start against the Move, 5 twice against the Sunfish and Wheat City. Count even at 2-2 here as he shakes off his catcher strong once. Now winds in agreement as he delivers the next pitch. Misses, down the way, ball 3. Count now runs full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. McGran digs back at the box here, the hero against the Trappers back last Thursday night. The 3-2 is on its way. Swinging a soft ground ball up the middle off the glove of Lopez. Rolls softly out to the shortstop hill. Picks it up with his bare hand, but he'll just have to place it in his pocket. That's an infield single for Gunnar McGran as that opens up play here in the bottom of the first inning. McGran picks up his second hit of the series. And again, he runs well, especially from the left side. This is going to be a tough play either way. But once it hit off the glove of the pitcher in Lopez, it slowly trickled out towards the shortstop, and Hill changed directions a little bit as well as it rolled back towards the straight-up position. Hill, the shortstop, was ranging up the middle. Very tough play for him. Will be an infield single for McGran. So that brings up Bo Brewer, the first baseman, to the plate. 2 for 4 yesterday with an RBI. As McGran takes his lead from first. Righty on right, Lopez from the stretch. Kicks and delivers his first pitch. He's upstairs, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Brewer was showing bunt, pulled back right there. Your defense tonight for the Trappers, left to right in the outfield, Mast, Kim, and Cardoso. Cortez, Hill, Stoss, and Bramante left to right on the diamond. And Strong will be your catcher. McGran takes his lead from first base. Lopez from the first base side. Kicks and fires the 1-0 pitch. Misses outside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Again, your umpires tonight, Tony Archina behind home plate, Paul Sedicase manning the field here. Brewer steps back out, digs back in. Hitters count for him 2-0, leading the Lewis division in RBIs, 51. Just trailing Austin Callahan for the league lead, who has 53. So the next pitch is a fastball up and away, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Some fun news out of Fremont. Austin Callahan, the third baseman for the Moo, an all-star this year as well, drafted by the Reds today. So they'll lose their third baseman, which is some tough luck for them, but you got to imagine they're happy to send him off to professional baseball. It's the 3-0 pitch is a fastball that misses up and in for ball 4, so that'll be a walk to Brewer. First and second, nobody out here early on for the SaberDogs as we sit in the bottom of the first inning. Good speed in the base paths as well. Gunnar McGran at second base. Bo Brewer at first. That'll send up Alan Greer, the left fielder, to the plate now. Greer 2 homers, 35 RBI, second in the Expedition League, and still the bases at 26, hitting .313. One of the 8 All-Stars now on this SaberDogs roster. Coming into yesterday, it was 7, but because Caden Schwab will not be able to play due to that wrist injury, it'll be Jordan Williams, his teammate, Minot State product, who will be taking over for him. The SaberDogs now have 8 players heading down to Casper to represent the Lewis Division in the Summer Classic. It's the first pitch to Alan Greer is a fastball upstairs, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 6 position players, 2 pitchers. The 2 pitchers, Kyle Bratsid and Jaden Beck. McGran takes his lead from second base. Brewer from first. Greer's 2 homers on the year have come on the road. One in Sioux Falls, the other in Fremont. Lopez from the first base side lifts and delivers. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that slips out. Misses up and in, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Ready to duck out of the way of that one. Again, the catcher and Strong will walk out to the mound to have a conversation with Lopez. That is now 6 straight balls out of his right hand. And then, again, we mentioned the struggles with his command this year. 12 pitches so far. The SaberDogs are threatening here early on. First and second, nobody out. Trappers gave a little threat to the SaberDogs defensively and to the pitcher and earned back in the first inning. A leadoff double to left center field off the bat of Caden Cardoso. He would be stranded on base, so they could not bring him around to score. So the SaberDogs trying to answer back to that here. Pick up some momentum early on. First and second, nobody out. Hitters count to Greer. 2 balls, no strikes. Lopez kicks, fires. Pitch in the way is a fastball outside corner knee high. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. We're going with the high socks tonight, navy blue with the white stripes at the shin level. Baby blue socks as well, matching the accent colors on these SaberDogs uniforms just perfectly. First baseman Bramani in front of the bag at first. Lopez from the stretch, lifts and fires. The 2-1 pitch, misses down away, ball 3. Count now moves heavily in the favor of Greer at 3 balls and 1 strike. So Greer looking for 1 pitch right here, something to drive into an alley, hit hard. Again, knowing the command struggles of Lopez, got to be ultra patient here, but again, do not want to pass up an opportunity. The pitch is right where he's looking. 3-1 pitch, misses down the dirt for ball 4, so blocked by the catcher and Strong. That'll be the second walk of the night. They're going to send Alan Greer back to the plate here as the home plate umpire, Tony Archina, is calling Alan Greer back. Again, it'd be tough to imagine this was called a strike. It looked like it was pitched in the dirt. I believe they're going to say it's a balk on the pitcher and Lopez. That's going to force McGran to third, Brewer to second, so there will be no pitch. The count will stay at 3 balls and 1 strike. Second and third now, nobody out. And again, I saw earlier, it looked like Lopez was riding through his set motion just a little bit. Again, not coming set long enough. I believe that may have been the call right there. It was hard to tell. Greer steps back in. Lopez will be going from the windup now with runners on second and third. Gets another chance to face Alan Greer right now. He turns and fires. His 3-1 pitch in the way is a breaking ball that floats over the middle of the zone for strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes here with nobody out. Middle infielders will be playing back. First baseman Bramani in even with the bag. Cordes, the third baseman, playing back as well. So if Greer can hit a ground ball to any of the second, short, or third basemen, likely could pick up an RBI. The 3-2 breaking ball runs outside for ball 4. A walk to Greer back-to-back out of the right hand of Lopez, as that will load the bases for a hot hitter in Steven Moretto. Moretto had a night to remember yesterday. 4 for 5, a homer, 2 RBIs, hitting .327. Now has 2 long balls on the year, 12 RBIs, and a chance to dig into that RBI column on his stat line right here. Bases packed. McGran at third, Brewer at second, Greer at first base, all with plus speed. Corners drawn even, middle back. Lopez from the wind, pauses at the belt, twists and fires. His first pitch on the way is swung on and fly to the air right. Cardoso sprinting towards his left, down the right field line. He will make the catch. Tagging from third is McGran. The throw in from Cardoso is cut off by the first baseman Romani. Coming around to score on the play is McGran. That gives the SaberDogs a 1-0 lead. A sac fly RBI for Moretto. It's his 3rd run batted in of the series, 13th on the year. Meanwhile, on the play, Bo Brewer tags up from second base and advances to third. 1-0 Sabre Dogs, your score here with one down as that brings up Dalton Bowling to the plate here. Bowling also had quite a night. Him and Moretto hitting back-to-back combined to go 6 for 9 with 2 home runs and 5 RBIs. Bowling specifically, if you isolate his numbers, 2 for 4 with a home run and 3 RBIs. Now has 3 long balls on the year, 27 runs batted in, average up all the way to 271. One of the hottest bats in the middle of this Sabre Dogs lineup. So 1 run in on the Moretto sac fly. Brewer takes his lead from third, Greer from first. Greer second in the league and stole the bases with 26. Absolutely a threat to run here. Lopez from the stretch. There goes Greer. The pitch on the way. Swung on a loop. Shallow down the right field line. It will slice out of play. 4 strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Very likely the hit and run was on right there. Bowling saw that one very deep. Looks like it maybe caught him in on the hands. Thought at first it had a chance to drop in for a base hit in fair territory, but continued to slice foul. So Bowling will reset here. Brewer takes his lead from third. Greer from first. 1-0 Sabre Dogs. Your score, 1 down, bottom of the first. Lopez, glove tucked into his knee. Now brings it up to his chest as he comes set. Long hold this time as he fires the 0-1. Breaking ball. Good bender as it bites the outside corner. Crosses the chest for strike 2. As Lopez climbs ahead of Bowling at no balls and 2 strikes. Bowling's San Jose teammate Taylor Justice on deck here as Lopez peers in for the sign. He settles at the stomach. Long pause as he fires the 0-2 on the way. Swing and a high pop-up, foul territory. The catcher strong, ranging back towards the backstop. Watch it fly out of play off the ceiling of the grandstands. Count will hold at no balls and 2 strikes. The middle infielders in Hill and Stoss ranging up the middle as we speak here in double play depth, looking for a ground ball to get Lopez out of this jam and limit the damage to 1. Your arms left to right in the outfield, Mast, Kim, and Cardoso. Greer takes his lead from first base. Brewer from third. Lopez from the stretch. Kicks, fires the 0-2. Breaking ball. Misses upstairs. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bowling his home run yesterday. As we mentioned, his 3rd on the year. 3rd at Corbett Field, but his first to his pull side. Talked about his adjustments in his approach. The last couple of weeks just trying to take the ball the other way with authority a lot more. And once he made the adjustment, left the yard twice to right field. That went out to left center yesterday as there goes Greer. The 0-2 is in the dirt, blocked by the catcher and strong. Brewer will hold at third, but scampering into second base, standing up, goes Alan Greer with the stolen base, his 27th on the year. As that takes the double play out of order, at least on the ground, evens up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes here with 1 down as Bowling digs back in. And again, that one still stayed to the center of the field, was to left center field to the right of the 356 sign in the alley. Wind was blowing out hard that way, elevated it, said he believed he got a changeup that he was a little bit out in front of, dropped the barrel on, and blasted it out of here. The 2-2, breaking ball, misses inside, backs up a bit, ball 3. Count now runs full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. So a lot of deep counts here for Lopez early on. 2 walks already on the night. Both of those walks currently in scoring position here, and Brewer at third and Greer at second. First baseman Bramani in front of the bag. Remainder of the infielders playing back, outfield about straight up, medium depth. Lopez winds and fires. The payoff pitch in the way. Swinging a soft looper off the fifth. Bramani charges. So does the pitcher, and Lopez, who lays out, can't make the play as it lands in foul territory. Count will hold at 3-2. And Lopez, the pitcher, on both knees right now, looks to be pretty upset with himself. Again, just readjusting his belt after sliding deep into the turf. So he'll grab the ball back from his first baseman, Bramani, and head back to the mound. A good effort from him right there. This one was popped up in the no man's land. Bramani, while playing in front of the bag, this was still well out of his reach. Meanwhile, the pitcher and Lopez had to run a full sprint off the mound, right in between the base paths between home plate and first base. Laid out for it, could not make the play. So Bowling gets another chance right here. He's taken a couple of balls off the fist so far. We'll see if Lopez still challenges him with something inside. Takes a deep breath, chest facing his catcher and strong as he now pivots towards third. Winds and fires. Here's the payoff pitch one more time. Breaking ball on the outside corner for strike 3. Perfect pitch from Lopez. Bowling thought it was ball 4 as he took a couple steps towards first. We'll exchange a couple words with Taylor Justice, the on-deck hitter. Maybe giving them a little bit of a scouting report on Lopez. That's out number 2 for Lopez, strikeout number 1. So they'll bring up Taylor Justice to the plate here with runners on second and third and 2 away. Justice having a good year, hitting .346, 9 RBIs, was 1 for 3 with an RBI back in his last start a couple days ago. Runners take their leads. Lopez from the first base side twists and tosses. His first pitch on the way. Swing and a foul straight back. Big rip from Justice, who backpedals towards the first base dugout for strike one. No balls, one strike, and you can tell he got a pitch he wanted to hammer right there. Just missed it. Fouling it straight back off the netting behind home plate. Ethan Moore, the second baseman, on deck here. Second and third, 2 outs, 1-0 Sabre Dogs. Your score after the sac fly off the bat of Steve Moretto. Lopez winds and fires. His 0-1 delivery, breaking ball off the outside corner, appeal to second base. Paul Siddiquet says that Justice goes around. Strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. Justice nods his head, accepts his fate. So he's going to look to protect here with 2 outs. Infield will be playing back, increasing their range. Outfield about medium depth straight up. Wind continues to blow out softly, this time towards right center. Lopez from the first base side takes a deep breath, now nods his head in agreement with Strong. Hesitates, turns, fires the 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Good breaking ball from Lopez as it bends back over the middle of the plate. Justice just a bit out in front. Back-to-back strikeouts punctuate the bottom of the first, but not before the Sabre Dogs bring around their first run of the night on the RBI sac fly to right field off the bat of Steven Moretto. His 3rd run batted into the series, 13th on the year. That sends us to the top of the second. 1-0 Sabre Dogs. Your score as you're listening to Expedition League Baseball live on the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs Radio Network.
This is Ethan Moore for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, reminding you that your favorite ball club is on all social media platforms, including Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Make sure to follow for starting lineups, score updates, and all our exclusive Sabre Dogs content you'll need this summer. Follow us at SV Sabre Dogs and use the hashtag SCODogs.
Saturday, July 3rd will be Ballpark Time Machine at Corbett Field. Your Sabre Dogs will be hosting an 80s theme night, so break out that neon and those scrunchies and come wearing your best 80s look. We'll be rocking out to 80s music all night long. The Sabre Dogs will be going head-to-head with the Fremont Moot at 7:05 p.m. So see you there at Corbett Field to go back in time.
This is Cullen Hannigan, a catcher for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs. Remember, you depend on your vehicle, which is why OK Automotive supplies quality AC Delco parts to keep your vehicle running smoothly. You can depend on an OK Automotive and AC Delco to keep you on the road. Come see our showroom with our large inventory selection at 101 3rd Street Southeast, Minot, or call 701-839-2886.
Sabre Dog fans, be sure to stop down to OK Automotive in Minot to register for your chance to win a 10K golf cart giveaway. If a Sabre Dogs player hits a ball through the home run target beyond the left field fence, one lucky fan will drive home in a brand new golf cart courtesy of OK Automotive. Register in store today.
Welcome back to Corbett Field, top half of the second inning. 1-0 Sabre Dogs, your score here early on. Trevor Ernst out for his second inning of work. Will face 5, 6, and 7 here in the Strappers lineup. He winds and fires his first pitch. He's up and away for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Adams, Hill, Strong due up here in the second inning. Adams, the DH tonight, hitting .267. Tied for the team lead in homers with 6. The 1-0. Bites the inside corner for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 16 pitches in that first inning for the left-hander and Trevor Ernst. So a very quality inning, just allowing that 1 hit as the next pitch is swung on and fly to the air to right field. Breedwell takes a couple steps towards his right and in towards the infield as he waltzes underneath this one to make the catch for out number 1. 1 up, 1 down, now 4 in a row retired since that leadoff double off the bat of Cardoso. Good bounce back from Ernst as he'll face Garrett Hill, the shortstop now, here with 1 away. Sabre Dogs bringing around 1 run to score back in this first inning thanks to the RBI sacrifice fly out to right field off the bat of Steven Moretto. Had an opportunity for more, second and third, less than 2 outs after the balk was called, but unfortunately could not bring around a run to score after a couple of strikeouts from the righty and Lopez. Here's the first pitch from Ernst on the way, swinging a high fly ball left center field, rearranging towards his left. He'll make way to the center fielder, and Reese Anderson, who makes the catch, sprinting towards his right, camps underneath it and grabs it with 2 hands for out number 2. So 2 very quick outs here. 2 batters retired, in fact, on 5 pitches here for Trevor Ernst. Just what he ordered here as he gets into his second frame of work. So they'll bring up Nicholas Strong, the catcher, to the plate. Strong was 1 for 4 with an RBI back at his last start against Hastings a couple days ago. I think .239 now with 8 RBIs. The big right-hander digs in, open stance, wearing the high navy blue socks this evening, swinging a brown burned bat tonight as the first pitch is swung on and fouled. Straight back, strike one. No balls, one strike to count. One of my favorite styles for a bat, in fact. It has a blonde handle, but then you look at the barrel, it rises up, and it has that burnt pattern on it almost towards the end of the bat, as well as by the logo on the bat, the Harmony bats that sponsor the Pierre Trappers this year. Very sharp look. Ernst turns, kicks, and fires. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Pulled the string on a changeup. Strong well out in front for strike two. No balls, two strikes. Ernst changeup looking mighty good so far here tonight. A lot of off-balanced and out in front swings. Ernst holds his glove in front of his face as he awaits the sign from Justice. He now gets it. As he nods his head, twists and fires. The 0-2 on the way. In the dirt, picked by the catcher Justice for ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here with 2 down. 25th pitch of the night coming up here. Infield playing back, playing strong. The catcher about straight up here. Center fielder and Reese Anderson a couple steps shaded towards left center. Ernst turns and fires. The 1-2 on the way. Swinging a line drive right up the box past the glove of Ernst as it zooms into center field for a base hit. Quickly hops out to Anderson, who will lob it back into the second baseman in McGran. So a knock for Strong, the first since that leadoff double back in the first inning. Second hit of the night for Pierre. So they'll bring up Andrew Kim, the center fielder tonight, here for the Trappers to the plate. Kim was 2 for 4 with an RBI back on July 11th over at Hastings, a series that the Trappers lost 3 games out of 4. As Ernst settles from the first base side. From the stretch, fires his first pitch. Misses, down away ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The guy the SaberDogs haven't seen too much. Again, it's been Eric Mast for the most part manning center field against Souris Valley this season here at Corbett Field. Mast is in the lineup tonight, but down the left field line this evening in left field. Here's the 1-0 pitch, swinging a broken back ground ball right side. Diving stop by Brewer. Flips to the pitcher and covering, who tries to pick it up with his bare hand. Can't make it cleanly. Now caught in a rundown between second and third as the catcher and Strong. The throw from Ernst gets away from the second baseman in McGran as it rolls into shallow center. He'll pick it up with his bare hand. At second base, Strong decides to hold. They'll likely mark that an infield single for Kim, who runs well and likely would have beaten it out either way. It was quite an effort from Bo Brewer at first base, who hopped off the bag after holding on the runner on first base, then dove to his right, tried to grab it, went off his glove, picked it up, threw to the pitcher, and Ernst covering first base. It was sprinting towards the first base bag, was a little bit late. Kim, again, likely would have beaten it out either way. Tried to grab it with his bare hand, nicked off of it, rolled behind him. Then the runner on second base and Strong tried to advance. So the next pitch on the way here to Cordes is swung on the line to the gap in right center field with a bit of carry. Ranging to his right is Reed Well as he makes the backhanded grab in front of the track, as that will retire the side. So a little bit of more action here in the top of the second. Some chaos ball, but Trevor Ernst is able to weave out of it as that sends us to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Souris Valley, your score, live from Corbett Field. Welcome back to Corbett Field. Bottom half of this second inning. 1-0 Souris Valley, your score. After sending up 6 men to the plate in the first, bringing in that run on the Stephen Moretto sacrifice fly. It's going to be 7, 8, and 9. Ethan Moore to lead it off with the extra high socks tonight over the kneecaps. Looking like Hunter Pence this evening. As the first pitch is swung on and fouled straight back. Strike one. No balls, 1 strike. Hunter Pence, Carlos Santana showed it off for a little bit as well. We'll see if Ethan Moore wants to keep it going for the remainder of the year. I mean, if he hits a couple homers tonight, you got to imagine those socks are staying above the knees for the rest of the summer. Lopez from the wind. Here's his 0-1 pitch on the way. Breaking ball misses outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Moore hitting .208, 5 homers, 30 RBIs. Leads the team in long balls. 3 stolen bases as well as last ball game a couple nights ago. Went 0 for 4 with a K. Next pitch misses outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. In that series against Wheat City was 1 for 9 with the run batted in here. Has swung it very well here at Corbett Field. It's cooled off in the last week and a half or so. Lopez turns, kicks and fires. His 2-1 delivery on the way. Swing and a foul off the glove with the catcher and strong for strike 2. Count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Trappers thus far. A run, 1 hit, no errors for Souris Valley through an inning and a half of baseball here tonight. Lopez from the first base side holds his glove in front of his belt. Twists and fires his 2-2 pitch on the way to Moore. Breaking ball swung and pounded in the ground to third. Cordes backs up the plate on the long hop, throws off his heels to first base. That is in time to retire Moore by a step for out number 1. Moore hit this one straight into the turf, a high chopper. Cordes played it back, not trying to charge it aggressively on the in-between hop. Knew he had to hurry as Moore runs well. Was able to get the throw off in time, enough on it as well for out number 1. So a 5-3 putout opens up the second. That'll bring up Jared Breedwell, the right fielder, to the plate. Breedwell hasn't played since July 8th, so it's been a bit. Was 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Now hitting .222, 4 RBIs on the year. Picked up a multi-hit game last weekend. So the first pitch is down away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. He's manning right field tonight. He's made already a couple of nice plays ranging into the alley in right center field. As Lopez winds and fires, the 1-0 is a fastball up and away, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Decent crowd on hand tonight. The VIP section's packed, especially down the third base line here. A lot of fans coming out to support their Sabre Dogs here tonight. Lopez winds and fires. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball that runs inside. Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Reese Anderson, the center fielder, on deck. That'll be the top of the order in Gunnar McGran here. Sabre Dogs looking to string around some more runs, extend their lead for more than 1. As the next pitch is a fastball pinpointed on the outside corner. Breedwell likely taking all the way. Strike 1, 3 balls, 1 strike. So hitters count here for the Sabre Dogs. Right fielder Lopez nods his head emphatically as he steps back, lifts and fires. The 3-1. Swinging a soft line drive, right center field. Ranging in is Kim. He lays out. He does not make the play. Looks like he picked it on a short hop as he gets it to the second baseman Stas immediately. So it'll be a single for Jared Breedwell. Starts things off here in the second inning here with 1 down. Again, a nice effort by Kim in right center field, sprinting in, trapped this ball as he picked it on the short hop in the turf. Almost pulled off a nice acting job right there. But the home plate umpire, Tony Archino, was all over it, waving his hand, signaling the safe sign that ball got down for a hit. So the second hit of the night for Souris Valley, that sends up the center fielder and Reese Anderson to the plate. Breedwell with good speed takes his lead from first, 1 for 1 in stolen base attempts this year. Righty on right, Lopez at the belt. Kicks and fires. His first pitch is a fastball that buzzes across the inside corner for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to count. And Kim was going full sprint right there, covering a lot of ground late as this ball continued to twist towards the ground. Like a slip and slide slid onto that outfield turf in right center. Lopez from the stretch, kicks and delivers the 0-1, swinging a ground ball left side. That's through into left field for a base hit. Anderson checks in with his 3rd hit of the series. He's now 3 for 5 the last 2 nights. Back-to-back singles here for the Sabre Dogs. First and second, 1 down. The third baseman, and Cordes, was playing in even with the bag, maybe a step or 2 in front, cutting down his range. Again, it's going to be a tough play either way, but way out of his reach to his left. I can imagine if he was a couple steps back, may have had an opportunity to at least lay out and try to stop it. Anderson will take it either way. The 3rd hit of the night for Souris Valley as they're threatening one more time. Here comes the top of the lineup. And Gunnar McGran, who has been very good in RBI opportunities, 5 runs batted in on the year. Picked up an RBI double to left center field back in his first plate appearance yesterday. Lopez from the first base side. Kicks and fires. The first pitch. Misses outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to count. McGran now 2 for 5 in this series here. A late addition to the lineup. But again, a guy that Alex Miklos is quite confident placing here at the top of this lineup. Lopez peers in for the side, comes set. Breedwell takes his lead from second, Anderson from first. Here's the 1-0 delivery on the way. Fastball at the knees, outside corner, strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. The third baseman, Cordes, even with the bag at third, a couple steps off towards the second base bag as well. Shortstop and Hill ranging up the middle, also holding on Breedwell at second. First baseman, Romani, playing straight behind the runner at first base, and Anderson. Lopez from the stretch, lifts and fires. The 1-1 pitch, swinging a line drive, left field. Mast has it played perfectly as he'll take a step in to make the grab for out number 2. So McGran continues to punch the ball the other way. This one hung up long enough and unfortunately was placed right at the left fielder and Mast for out number 2. So Breedwell holds at second, Anderson at first base. That'll bring up Bo Brewer to the plate here. Brewer's starting to heat up a little bit again. He's having a difficult time the last couple of weeks here. 2 for 4 yesterday with an RBI. Picked up a big RBI double on Sunday as well. 2 RBIs shy of the Expedition League lead. It's Austin Callahan, who just got drafted today by the Cincinnati Reds, who holds that lead at 53 runs batted in. First pitch on the way to Brewer. Breaking ball runs outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And if Brewer were to leave the yard right here, he would take that RBI lead back. Anderson represents what would be the potential RBI number 53 to tie him for the lead. Most notably, a 1-0 advantage here for Souris Valley. They're looking for some insurance. Lopez pauses at the belt, kicks, fires. The 1-0 pitch is swung on and hit high in the air out to left center field. Kim sprinting towards his right. He'll jog underneath it to make the grab to retire the side. Sabre Dogs strand 2 runners, pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, leave 2 runners on here in the bottom of the second frame. That's it to the top of the third. 1-0 Sabre Dogs. Your score is you're listening to Expedition League Baseball live on the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs Radio Network.
This is Ethan Moore for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, reminding you that your favorite ball club is on all social media platforms, including Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Make sure to follow for starting lineup, score updates, and all our exclusive Sabre Dogs content you'll need this summer. Follow us at SV Sabre Dogs and use the hashtag SCODogs.
Saturday, July 3rd will be Ballpark Time Machine at Corbett Field. Your Sabre Dogs will be hosting an 80s theme night. So break out that neon and those scrunchies and come wearing your best 80s look. We'll be rocking out to 80s music all night long. The Sabre Dogs will be going head-to-head with the Fremont Moot at 7:05 p.m. So see you there at Corbett Field to go back in time.
This is Cullen Hannigan, a catcher for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs. Remember, you depend on your vehicle, which is why OK Automotive supplies quality AC Delco parts to keep your vehicle running smoothly. You can depend on an OK Automotive and AC Delco to keep you on the road. Come see our showroom with our large inventory selection at 101 3rd Street Southeast, Minot, or call 701-839-2886.
Sabre Dog fans, be sure to stop down to OK Automotive in Minot to register for your chance to win a 10K golf cart giveaway. If a Sabre Dogs player hits a ball through the home run target beyond the left field fence, one lucky fan will drive home in a brand new golf cart courtesy of OK Automotive. Register in store today.
This is Ethan Moore for the Souris Valley.
Welcome back to Corbett Field. 1-0 Sabre Dogs. Your score. Trevor Earnt out for inning number 3 of work. Has tossed 2 scoreless innings thus far. Top of the lineup, due up for the Trappers. Caden Cardoso will lead it off. His first pitch is swung on and popped up third base side. Moretto sprinting towards the track by the fence in foul territory. Watch it fly into the VIP section for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Again, a lot of fans over there. Moretto checking in, making sure everyone's all right. That one flew right over. Down the first base side here at Corbett Field, they have netting over the top of the first base VIP section. The third base side, not so much. So hopefully everyone's all right down there. Someone's getting a free souvenir. As Earnt winds and fires, the 0-1 pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is the most, this season at least, I've seen that third base party deck packed this year. About 275 fans squished in here in Corbett Field. 0-1 pitch, swinging a line drive, slicing down the left field side. It'll fly out of the play into the party deck again. Strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. All of a sudden, you get some fans down there, a lot of foul balls. It's like a driving range over there down the third base line. It's The count quickly climbs in the favor of Ernst at 1 ball and 2 strikes. You can see all the kids down there excited to get some balls. Gotta imagine they're going to be camping out there a couple more times here tonight. Ernst turns and tosses. Low 1-2 on the way. In the dirt, blocked by the catcher, Justice. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Behind home plate in the grandstands here in the seats, about 50% full here. Had a season high, about 850 back a couple nights ago against the Whiskey Jacks last Friday. Make that last Saturday as Ernst twists and tosses. His 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Blocked by the catcher, Justice. Finds a lane, tosses across to Brewer at first. That is in time for out number 1. Strikeout number 2 on the night for Trevor Ernst, his second swinging as well. So 1 up, 1 down here. He's gotten through 2 1/3 of innings work on just about 32 pitches or so. That'll bring up Ty Stoss to the plate, who's 0 for 1. Flew out to deep right center his last time up towards the track. There's Jared Breedwell, who made a nice running grab. At the time, advanced Cardoso to third base. And in that moment, you're thinking the Trappers have a chance to manufacture a run, but Ernst was able to wiggle out of trouble, striking out Romani and inducing a ground ball out to the first baseman and Brewer. Ernst's first pitch on the way to Stoss. Spites the outside corner. Looked like a changeup for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to count. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Trappers thus far. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors for Souris Valley. Ernst from the third base side holds the glove in front of his face. Turns, lifts, and tosses the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Infield playing the left-handed swinging Stoss about straight up, all of them back. Outfield about straight up as well. The left fielder Greer playing him fairly deep, about 10 feet in front of the track. It's the 1-1 pitch is on its way. Misses down low, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. The wind now not playing a factor at all. The flag at straightaway center field, completely still. Ernst working at a quick pace already set as Stoss digs back in. He winds and fires. The 1-1 pitch bites the outside corner. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Talk about Ernst in his last start. One of his best this season, if not the best. Strikeout numbers were a little bit low, 3, but still was able to get through a season-high 7 innings. Kept that pitch count in very good shape. The 2-2 from Ernst on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Held on by the catcher and Justice, as that'll be out number 2 here in the top of the third. Back-to-back punch-outs for Ernst to open up this frame, both swinging. Good pitch running down and away from the left-handed swinging Stoss as he went out after it. So they'll bring up Joseph Romani to the plate here as Ernst looks to face the minimum for the first time tonight. Do it for the Sabre Dogs when we hit to the bottom of the third. Will be 3, 4, and 5. Greer, Moretto, and Bowling. Lefty on right. Here's Romani digs in. Here's Ernst's first pitch. Misses down and in, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 Sabre Dogs, your score here in the top of the third. Ernst from the third base side. Turns, kicks, and tosses. Low 1-0. Fastball, top of the zone, outside corners for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sabre Dogs will have a bit of a long stretch without a day off before the All-Star break. Not till the 19th. So the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here. So Ernst a strike away from punching out the side here in order. He settles from the third base side, glove covering his face as he stares into Justice. He winds and tosses the 1-2 on the way, swinging the ground ball seared to third. Moretto plays it to his left, picks it up, shuffles across to first base. That is in plenty of time to retire Romani and retire the side as well. Very good inning for Ernst, very efficient as he sets down the Trappers 1-2-3 here in the top of the third. That'll send us to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Sabre Dogs, your score as they look for more here from Corbett Field.
This is Jordan Williams. I play outfield for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, reminding you that Planet Pizza is celebrating 25 years in the Magic City this summer. Stop in and try award-winning pizza and wings, vest up for some laser tag, or aim for a jackpot on one of our 50 arcade games. We got fun for everyone. Visit planetpizzaND.com for more details.
Seatbelts are the most effective safety device to prevent the death and injury in a motor vehicle crash. Please buckle up every trip, every time. Let's get to the goal of Vision Zero. 0 fatalities, 0 excuses.
Sabre Dog fans, be sure to stop down to Capital RV in Minot to register for your chance to win a $15K camper giveaway. If a Sabre Dogs player hits a ball through the home run target beyond the left field fence, One lucky fan will drive home with a brand new camper courtesy of Capital RV. Register in store today.
This is Bo Brewer for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, reminding you that there is a reason why Slim Chicken hangs guitars on their walls and plays the blues. It's the same reason why they only serve you 100% all-natural chicken tenders. It's the way they like it. There is a reason why they treat you like family and serve food just like you would at home. Because you deserve it that way. And there's a reason it's made fresh when you order and served hot, because that is their promise to you. Come see us at Slim Chickens or order online at slimchickens.com.
Start planning your summer road trips with a brand new camper and truck. Head to Four Bears Casino now, play your favorite slots, and earn entries for their July 3rd truck and camper giveaway. It's your chance to win a decked out camper and 20.
Welcome back to Corbett Field. Last of the third inning, 1-0 Sabre Dogs your score here. They'll send up Alan Greer to lead it off. 3, 4, and 5 here in the order against Lopez. Lopez has been decent so far through 2 innings of work. Has only allowed 1 run, but has faced a lot of bats. 6 in the first, 5 in the 7th. Has had a lot of traffic on the base paths behind him as well, but is able to weave out of trouble several times. So look for a clean inning right now to emulate Trevor Ernst, who tossed a 1-2-3 inning back in the top half of this frame. First pitch to Alan Greer is a fastball upstairs, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Greer walked back the first inning, stole the base as well as 27. Here's Lopez. Winds and tosses. Here's his 1-0 delivery on the way. Fastball misses down, low ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. So for the Sabre Dogs, they will finish what will be a stretch of 13 consecutive games with a day off after June 18th, starting on June 19th, as the next pitch is swung on and seared into left field for a base hit. Rolls out on a couple of hops to the left fielder at Mass, so Alan Greer has reached base twice, his first hit of the night, second of the series, as that puts him at first base here with nobody out in the bottom of the third inning. Back to our discussion, 13 consecutive days in which the Sabre Dogs will be playing. Then they have the All-Star break, a 3-day break, and they'll jump back on the road. It will be a very lengthy road trip that will span from July 22nd all the way to August 2nd. Here comes Steve Moretto. Has yet to record an official at-bat, flew out to right. Sack fly in the first. That drove in Gunnar McGran from first base. Make that third base as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. So Moretto now has 13 RBIs on the year. A powerful bat from the right side. Greer takes a shuffling lead from first base as Lopez peers in for the side. Moretto awaits a move over to first base. Greer gets back in safely with a headlong slide. Dalton Bowling on deck, then Taylor Justice here. 1-0 Sabre Dogs, your score here in this bottom of the third inning. Middle infielders in double play depth, pinched up the middle. That's Hill, the shortstop, and Stoss, the second baseman. Greer, both hands on his knees, takes his lead from first base. Lopez from the stretch, first base side. Another move to first base, back in safely goes Alan Greer. And because of that lengthy road trip, and really if you don't include the All-Star break, Sabre Dogs will be on the road from July 15th to August 2nd. Tomorrow's game against the Big Sticks will be their last game here at Corbett Field until August 3rd, where they'll play the Sioux Falls Sunfish. Lopez from the stretch. His 0-1 delivery is a breaking ball outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a big reason for that is the amount of home games they had in the first half of this season. In fact, their first 5 games were here at home, had a couple of lengthy homestands with some road trips kind of between, but they were both very short. None of them longer than 2 series. So they'll have one's ranging up to 3 or 4 as there goes the runner, pitch on the way is a strike, throw on 1 hop to the second baseman. Stoss is in time to throw out Alan Greer. Nice play by Strong, using the turf to his advantage. Threw a 1-hop strike that skipped into the glove of the second baseman Stoss, who slapped down the tag on the front leg of Alan Greer. So Greer 1 for 2 and still the base attempts tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here on Steven Moretto with nobody out. Lopez from the first base side. Turns, kicks, and fires. His 1-2 delivery on the way. Breaking ball took a lot off that one as it floats just a little bit upstairs in the way, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Dalton Bowling on deck, then Taylor Justice here. Moretto steps back in. Lopez turns, kicks, and fires. The 2-2 misses. Down and in, ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count. Lopez's command has gotten better as he's gotten into this ball game. Walked 2 batters. In fact, the second and third batters he faced of the night, which loaded the bases. Since then, has yet to allow a free pass. Has a tough count here against a tough bat, and Moretto at 3-2. Here's his payoff pitch in the way. Misses outside for ball 4 with the breaking ball. So Moretto will take a walk. Back-to-back productive plate appearances for him. Runner on first base now with 1 out as they'll bring up Dalton Bowling to the plate, who's 0 for 1, struck out looking back in the first inning. We discussed this with him post-game show yesterday when he came up for the post-game interview. Him and Moretto, of course, Moretto at first base, both of them hitting back-to-back yesterday. Same story tonight. Talked about how coming into yesterday's ball game, they had a challenge to see who picked up the most hits, and also said they were going to go back-to-back. Now, both of them had great nights. In fact, were the 2 best players offensively speaking for Souris Valley. So the first pitch is on its way, misses upstairs with a fastball for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. I'll let you pick. Again, it's very close. Moretto went 4 for 5, so he wanted the hit column. Had the homer as well, 2 RBIs. He passed off the Bowling. He went 2 for 4, so doesn't pick up the hits victory. Did have 3 RBIs on the 3-run shot. So the next pitch is swung on and fouled off the glove of the catcher strong for strike 1. Count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. In terms of distance, it's hard to tell who had the lengthier one. Again, Bowling said that Moretto believes he won that one. Moretto's was a blast out to left field in towards the trees over the back wall in left field. Bowling's, however, deeper in terms of where it was hit to the ballpark in left center. So the next pitch is a breaking ball up and in. Buzzes the tower as Bowling leans out of the way for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Either way, fun to see a friendly competition between the two, both going to school in California. Bowling at San Jose State, Moretto at Sacramento State. In fact, Moretto even talked about how they've worked together a lot this year. Moretto giving Bowling some swing advice the last couple of weeks. Maybe one of the main reasons why Bowling has been able to go on such a surge as of late. Maybe the catalyst, in fact. So the 2-1 is a fastball on the outside corner, strike 2. Count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 1 down now. Moretto at first base after the walk. It was Alan Greer who was caught stealing at second base for the first out of the inning. As Dalton Bowling steps back in with a 2-2 count. On deck, Taylor Justice, the catcher. Pitch on the way, breaking ball, backs up again, misses inside, ball 3. Count now runs full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Second baseman Stoss ranging up the middle of the shortstop hill, a couple steps to his left from the straight-up spot. Third baseman Court is straight up. Lopez peers in, first base side. Moretto takes his lead, has 1 stolen bag on the air. The payoff pitch on the way, swinging a soft bounding ball to third. Cordes charges aggressively. He's going to pick it up with his glove and put it in his pocket. An infield single for Bowling, the second hit of the inning. Third base runner to reach. It's now first and second, 1 down, as Bowling picks up his first knock of the night. And there was no chance for Cordes to make this play. Bowling runs so well, and Cordes was playing back about 5-6 steps behind the third base bag. This one was chopped straight into the turf, slowly rolled out about maybe 45 feet down the third base line. Cordes picking it up in fair territory, just had to give up on it. So that'll be an infield single again for Bowling. Fifth hit of the night collectively for Souris Valley. So that brings up Taylor Justice to the plate with a good chance to extend the Sabre Dogs lead. Justice is 0 for 1, struck out swinging on a breaking ball his last time up. That was Lopez's second strikeout and most recent as it concluded the bottom of the first inning. Moretto takes his lead from second, Bowling from first. The first pitch is swung on and skied in the air, shallow center. Second baseman stops, sprinting back to third center fielder, and Kim will jog in and step underneath it to make the grab for out number 2. So 2 outs now after Justice swings at the first pitch. That'll send up Ethan Moore, the second baseman, to the plate now. And with both runners going on contact here, of course, with 2 outs, a good chance for Moore to pick up a couple more RBIs, 30 on the season. Top of the team leaders in that category. In fact, in the lineup, his 30 represents the third most. Brewer with 51, Greer with 35, and of course Moore with 30 right here. Lopez from the stretch, his first pitch is a breaking ball in the dirt, gets away from the catcher strong as it rolls to his right. Station to station go the base runners. Moretto in the third, Bowling in the second. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here with 2 outs. Again, for Moore, too, the productivity is that much more impressive when you consider the fact that he has swapped several different roles in this lineup. Hitting in the 7th spot, the 8th spot, 9th spot at some points. Has been up in the 2-3 spot before as well. So the 1-0 is cut on and missed for strike 1. Big rip from Moore. Count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. But a lot of his at-bats have come from when he's in the bottom of the lineup. And again, maybe feeding off of the 4, 5, 6, and 7 spots, which have been all over the base paths this year. But again, of course, harder to generate runs when you're at the bottom of the lineup. Hard to come up with run-scoring opportunities. So the 1-1 is swung on and missed. Strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So not only does the RBI total paint the picture of Moore's productivity with runners in scoring position, but also just the depth in this lineup. 1 through 9, a constant threat here. Moore trying to prove that right now, but he's behind 1 ball, 2 strikes. Moreno takes his lead from third, bowling from second. Bottom of the third. Lopez winds and tosses. Low 1-2 on the way. Breaking ball misses up and away, ball 2. Count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Deuce is running wild. 2 outs, 2 runners on. 2-2 the count. Here in Moore's second at-bat of the night. Lopez takes a deep breath as he shrugs his shoulders. Moore waving that blonde bat back and forth, now carries it above his right shoulder. Lopez kicks and fires. The 2-2 on the way, misses well outside. Ball 3 as it's picked by the catcher Strong, hopping to his right. Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And this one almost was wide to the left-hander's batter's box. Of course, from a right-handed pitcher, and Lopez, that breaking ball running away from the right hand hitting Moore. The catcher and Strong just had to throw his mitt out there. Tried to pick it, went off his glove, glanced in front of him. Most importantly, held the runners at their respective bases. Moreno at third, bowling at second base. Lopez from the wind. Shakes off once. Now nods, turns, kicks and fires. Here's his 3-2 delivery on the way. Swinging a line drive center field. Kim racing in. He'll make the sprinting grab towards the infield as that will retire the side. Sabre Dogs strand runners on second and third here in the bottom of the third. That sends us to the second third of this ball game, 1-0. Souris Valley, your score as you're listening to Expedition League Baseball live on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network.
Sabre Dog fans, be sure to stop down to Capital RV in Minot to register for your chance to win a $15K camper giveaway. If a Sabre Dogs player hits a ball through the home run target beyond the left field fence, one lucky fan will drive home with a brand new camper courtesy of Capital RV. Register in store today.
This is Bo Brewer for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, reminding you that there is a reason why Slim Chicken hangs guitars on their walls and plays the blues. It's the same reason why they only serve you 100% all-natural chicken tenders. It's the way they like it. There is a reason why they treat you like family and serve food just like you would at home. Because you deserve it that way. And there's a reason it's made fresh when you order and served hot, because that is their promise to you. Come see us at Slim Chickens or order online at slimchickens.com.
Start planning your summer road trips with a brand new camper and truck. Head to Four Bears Casino now, play your favorite slots, and earn entries for their July 3rd truck and camper giveaway. It's your chance to win a decked out camper and 2021 pickup with full towing package. Plus, get your tickets for Dwight Yoakam live in concert June 19th and enjoy water fun on a yacht tour of Lake Sakakawea or a splash in their water park. Check out all the fun on their website, all at Four Bears Casino and Lodge, 4 miles west of Newtown.
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments.
Welcome back to Corbett Field. 1-0 Sabre Dogs, your scores. We get to the top of the 4th inning here. We're joined by the All-Star, Caden Schwabe, here in the booth here. Speaking of All-Stars, we have the All-Star game up here. I'll admit it, we have it playing in the background right now. And Caden, when you come to the ballpark and it's a Jersey-themed batting practice day, you wear your Vladimir Guerrero Royal Blue Jays jersey, and Vladimir Guerrero almost just cleared the concourse in left field over at Coors Field in the All-Star game right there for a home run. Is that your boy right there? How'd it feel to watch that one live?
He's my boy. I think he just went about 500 feet there. Yeah, I got the jersey, and I'm a pretty big fan of him.
Seemed like it. Was not in the home run derby yesterday as the 1-0 pitch to Mast is swung on and missed for strike 1. Make that strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes the count. Now, Vladdy wasn't in the home run derby yesterday. I know we were playing when the home run derby was on, but were you impressed by the performance from Pete Alonso?
Oh, 100%. He's a freak of nature, that guy. The way he was hitting balls out, and not only him, but his BP thrower. You saw some videos on Twitter and stuff of him throwing, and that's equally as impressive in my opinion.
I saw the heat map right there. Everything in the middle of the plate, and I feel like there's almost more pressure on the BP thrower right there.
Yeah, 100%.
Next pitch on the way from Ert misses outside. Count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now let's talk about you. Obviously getting off to a fantastic start this year. leading the league in batting average, just over 470, leading the league in stolen bases at 40. I know you're down right now with the wrist injury. We'll talk about that in a couple of moments, but just walk me through this start for you here this summer and how important that's been for you and your development, especially heading over to NDSU next year.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of the big thing. That's what summer ball's for, developing and getting ready for that fall and upcoming spring seasons. But no, it's been good for sure. I got good coaches that are giving me good stuff, and equally, like the guys on this team, the players that I'm learning from them, they're learning from me, and it's been really good. It's really cool. A lot of good guys here.
No doubt about that. Pop out to third base off the bat of Mast. One down here as that'll bring up Colin Adams at DH tonight. The first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. No balls and one strike the count. Now, unfortunately, you were back in Dickinson a week ago and you made a nice diving effort down the left field line, ruled over your wrist. You are out with a wrist injury, so you won't be able to participate in the All-Star game. But tell us, how is the wrist feeling right now? What do you think the outlook is for you moving forward this summer?
Yeah, it's honestly coming along just really slowly. That's the bad part about our wrist. It just takes time, but I'm hoping the big thing is just getting it to 100%. I'm hoping, 2-3 weeks, hopefully. My plan is to try and finish the summer here. So if I can get this rehabbed and healed up, and that's the hope right now. That's the plan.
Absolutely, and the Sabre Dogs could use you at the top of the lineup heading into the postseason next August. Now, you're 4 stolen bases away from the single-season record, 5 from taking it, and you were well on your way to getting there. Now, obviously, the injury puts a dampen on it a little bit here, but let's get you back in that lineup, right? Get you the opportunity to get those 5 stolen bases. How important is it to you to break that single-season record?
I mean, now knowing about it, yeah, it's something like I want to chase and I want to get. I wasn't really aware of it until you told me a few weeks back. But no, yeah, now.
I hope I didn't jinx it. I didn't jinx it.
No. Yeah, no, it'd be cool. It'd be something to be proud of, so for sure.
No doubt about that. And I think, honestly, as we're seeing a stoppage of play right here, looks like a foul tip that went off the home plate umpire, Tony Archina. He's currently standing on one knee right now. Got to hope he's all right. The catcher at Justice will go talk out to Ernst right now. Again, looked like a foul tip. Maybe got him in an area where the sun doesn't shine. Got to hope he's all right as he talks to the trainer right now, just looking for some time. So we'll have a stoppage of play as we speak. So let's just continue our conversation, and hopefully Archina's all right. But how have you liked Minot so far? Obviously, you were in Dickinson last year with the Big Sticks. You came down here several times because those two teams played each other 20 times. But walk me through your decision to come over here to play for Souris Valley and how you've enjoyed the city so far.
Yeah, no, it is pretty simple. My college coach at Des Moines knew Miklos, so he was looking for an outfielder, asked if I wanted to, kind of during the winter, and I jumped on board, and it was a great decision. I've loved it. Really good host family I'm set up with, good coaches, good city, great fan support, and then the guys on the team. It's awesome just to meet new guys and create new friendships like that.
No doubt about that. It looks like Archina is okay. He's greeted by a round of applause, so we will resume play. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count here with 1 down. Once again, joined by Sabre Dogs all-star outfielder in Caden Schwabe. So what were your expectations coming here? Obviously, you faced them from the other side. I think it was split evenly 10 times here at Corbett Field, 10 times over at Astoria Field in Dickinson. What were your expectations coming into this season, and what's been different? What did meet your expectations here with the Sabre Dogs this summer?
I think just kind of like the level of play. That's what I love about here, just surrounded by a lot of good players. You're, like I kind of said, you're learning from players, you're competing, and just having fun with the guys. That's like the main thing about summer, in my opinion, is having a good group of guys you can have fun with on and off the field, and we got a great group here for sure.
2-2 on the way is a breaking ball, down low ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Let's talk about the offense now. I think it's a very dynamic offense. Obviously, you guys do flash some pop every once in a while, but the big number is the speed. Obviously, a lot of stolen bases for you guys this season, 152 to be exact, as there's a swing and a ground ball down the third base line and foul. Count will hold full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. But it's not just stealing bases. It's being smart in the base paths, being aggressive, taking advantage of mistakes, putting pressure on the defensive side of things for your opponents. And you're at the very top of that. I'm curious, was that something that sort of came together at the beginning of the season, or was that something that Miklos and the rest of the coaching staff really emphasized at the beginning of the year that has continued to run through here midway?
Yeah, I think Coach Mick kind of talked about it, but on the other hand, I think we just got a lot of guys that are just heads up. They're smart. They're really high baseball IQ, and it's just, being aggressive. We've had a lot of success being aggressive, and there's times that we get caught out there in first and third, stolen bases, but the big thing that Coach Mick harps on is just aggressive mistakes, and I think when we're on the base paths, all of our mistakes are aggressive. So it goes both ways, but we've had a lot of success with it for sure.
Absolutely. It seems like you're more on the plus side than the negative side more times than not here. Have you ever been a part of any team, summer ball, college, high school, where you've been this aggressive, had the opportunity to steal 40 bases in just about 30 games?
Honestly, no. It's super fun. Like, guys in front of me in the lineup and behind me, just everyone is looking to run, be aggressive, hit and run, do all these fun things. So, yeah, no, it's been a lot of fun for sure.
It's been fun to watch for sure, too. I mean, you're a spark plug at the top of this lineup, setting up different opportunities for the men behind you, which has been one of the main reasons why you guys have been able to be the #1 run-scoring team in the Expedition League. Once again, joined by Caden Schwabe, outfielder here for the Sabre Dogs. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Here with 1 down as Ernst winds and fires his payoff pitch away. Misses inside for ball 4. So Colin Adams will take the walk here with 1 away. Again, 1-0. Sabre Dogs, your score here. Now, walk me through what it's like learning that you're going to make the postseason through the first half, which is a little bit more unorthodox. I know minor league baseball has used that sort of style before here, but how do you guys stay focused in the second half? Obviously, because in terms of overall record, these games do count, but you have your spot solidified. So how have you guys been trying to stay focused, and what has been your mindset, if it's changed at all, here in the second half compared to the first?
Yeah, honestly, I don't think like our mindset has changed a lot. I think all the guys here are, here to have fun and work on themselves and, develop as players. So with that mindset, just coming in and trying to better yourself every day and better the guys around you, your mindset doesn't change a whole lot. You come in and compete. You're not giving away at-bats and stuff like that.
Ernst comes set, first base side. Hill digs into the right-hander's batter's box. Long hold as he kicks, fires. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Good off-speed pitch. That Hill was out in front of. Falls to 1 knee. Strike 2. No balls. 2 strikes the count. Now you're part of a jam-packed outfield as well. Again, you got your Alan Greers, your Jordan Williams, you, Caden Schwabe, of course, 3 of which are going to the All-Star game as well here. How fun is it being a part of that outfield and being part of this offense that is so deep? I mean, I was saying it earlier, 1 through 9, you're not getting a break.
Yeah, no, that's super fun. We got a bunch of just gamers, bunch of dudes on this team, and you can get rest days. You can get a bunch of guys out there. You got guys that are contact hitters. You got guys like J-Will that have pop. And now there's just a really good group of guys, a lot of versatile players too.
Ernst from the stretch, kicks, fires, the 2-strike pitch in the way. So we're going to line drive down the left field line. This is going to be a foul ball. A little bit too much hook on that one as it rolls towards the left field corner and out of play. So the count will stay at 2 strikes here on Garrett Hill. Now, we talked about the home run derby a little bit here. We talked about the offensive prowess of this lineup. I want to know, home run derby between the Sabre Dogs, who are you betting on right here? Who's the big bopper in the middle of the Sabre Dogs lineup? Because I feel like it's almost like evenly spread out right now. Ethan Moore, the team leader with 5 homers, but there hasn't been a significant person who's taken the charge in that home run category.
It is. I think there'd be a logjam, guys competing for that top spot in a home run derby setting, but if I had to go, I would probably put my money on, I'm going to go Steven Moretto.
Okay, I like that.
I think it'd be him and J-Will in the finals, but I'd probably go Moretto has the edge in a home run derby setting.
Ernst 1-0 on the way, swing and a miss. Good breaking ball blocked by the catcher and Justice. Count evens up. Or make that strike 3, 2 down. So strikeout for Ernst, that's number 4 on the night here, as that'll send up Nicholas Strong to the plate. You have a homer on the year. I know we missed it here on the broadcast, which was a tough one for sure. But you put a charge into that one right there. Your first Expedition League home run combined with your season with the Big Sticks last year. How'd that one feel? I know you're more of a slap hitter, getting on base, a lot of baseballs on the ground, bidding out infield singles. How'd it feel to get a hold of one right there down the right field line a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, it felt really good. Obviously, you've seen I don't do that much. I think it was a full count, and I just kind of reacted to it. And I think we had a little breeze blowing out to right, so that might have helped. But, yeah, no, that felt good for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Turned and burned on. Did you think it was out off the bat?
No, I was going hard out of the box.
As always.
You're right.
And you got it. Maybe we'll see an inside-the-park home run this season. Maybe like a soft low loop or someone lays out, rolls all the way to the wall. It's bound to happen. Ernst from the stretch. Kicks, fires, the 0-1 to Strong on the way. Swinging a cue shot off the end of the bat. Foul ball, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Strong 1 for 1 tonight. Singled in the second. 2 for 5 in the series here as Ernst looks to end this inning with a strikeout. Trevor Ernst looking good once again tonight. All 4 of his starts here to open up the season have been quality starts, including 7 innings his last time out against the Big Sticks. What have you seen from this big lefty this year?
He's a lot of fun to watch, man. He's impressive. He throws 4 really good pitches, can locate them, has great command. He just keeps hitters off balance, and he's got them out on their front foot a lot. So it's been a lot of fun to watch him pitch.
Here's his 0-2 on the way in the dirt, blocked by the catcher Justice. Ball 1.
Him and Taylor work well together too.
Absolutely, and I think it's fun to watch Taylor work with all of the San Jose State guys, particularly this year, both Kyle Bratzett, of course Trevor Ernst on the mound here tonight. Just the chemistry between those three with those batteries.
Yeah, it's fun to watch.
Ernst looking for a big strikeout right here. He kicks, fires, the 1-2 on the way, swing and a foul straight back. Count holds at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now, I know you have some chemistry with another guy in the league. I was talking to Sam Henderson, the broadcaster for the Big Sticks, last week, and he was telling me you and Marcus Hughes literally live next to each other.
Yeah.
And you guys obviously played last year, but now you get to play against each other. How fun is that?
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun every time we play them to see him and chat a little bit. Yeah, we're next-door neighbors in small town Thompson, North Dakota.
1-2, swing and a miss. 4 strike 3. Good fastball out of the left hand of Ernst as that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts punctuates the 4th as Ernst has K'd 5 through 4. Once again, Caden, thank you so much for joining us tonight here in the booth. We'll make sure to get you back up soon, and hopefully that wrist heals up.
Thanks, Max. It was an honor.
We're heading to the bottom half of the 4th. 1-0. Sabre Dogs, your score.
SaberDog fans, be sure to stop down to Capital RV in Minot to register for your chance to win a $15K camper giveaway. If a SaberDogs player hits a ball through the home run target beyond the left field fence, one lucky fan will drive home with a brand new camper courtesy of Capital RV. Register in store today.
This is Bo Brewer for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, reminding you that there is a reason why Slim Chicken hangs guitars on their walls and plays the blues. It's the same reason why they only serve you 100% all-natural chicken tenders. It's the way they like it. There is a reason why they treat you like family and serve food just like you would at home. Because you deserve it that way. And there's a reason it's made fresh when you order and served hot, because that is their promise to you. Come see us at Slim Chickens or order online at slimchickens.com.
Start planning your summer road trips with a brand new camper and truck. Head to Four Bears Casino now, play your favorite slots, and earn entries for their July 3rd truck and camper giveaway. It's your chance to win a decked out camper and 2021 pickup with full towing package. Plus, get your tickets for Dwight Yoakam live in concert June 19th and enjoy water fun on a yacht tour of Lake Sakakawea or a splash in their water park. Check out all the fun on their website, all at Four Bears Casino and Lodge, 4 miles west of Newtown.
Life is all about moments, big moments, small moments, and those moments you just can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust.
Number 4 of work. Here's Jared Breedwell to lead it off. First pitch, swinging a ground ball up the middle. That's going to sneak its way through into center field for a base hit. Jared Breedwell jumps on the first pitch of the frame, singles to center. He's now 2 for 2, so that puts an important insurance run on first base here with nobody out. So Lopez, who struggled a little bit this season, has gotten through 3 innings now of 1-run ball, has faced the lineup just almost 2 times. We go back to his last outing against the Sabre Dogs, was very good, limited them to 3 runs through 6 frames. Looking for some more of the same here, has just limited the number 1 run-scoring offense to 1. So here's Reese Anderson now. He's 1 for 1, single to left field on a ground ball through the 6th hole back in the 2nd. Righty on right, Breedwell takes his lead from first. Lopez kicks, fires, first pitch, swinging a ground ball up the middle, raging to his left to the shortstop. Hill dives off his glove into center field for a base hit. Breedwell heading for third. The throw from Kin is well high, backed up by the pitcher Lopez. Right behind Breedwell, scampering into second base goes Reese Anderson. A single for Anderson. Back-to-back knocks to open up the inning. 2nd and 3rd now, here with nobody out in the bottom of the 4th inning, and that'll send up the top of the lineup here for Souris Valley. A tremendous spot to add on some insurance here in this bottom of the 4th. So a single for Anderson. Breedwell advances to 3rd on the throw. Anderson is 2nd on the toss from the center fielder, and Kim as well. A grand 1 for 2, an infield single in the 1st, lined out to left back in the 2nd as well. Lopez from the first base side turns, kicks, and tosses his first pitch. Swinging a pop-up on the infield. Third baseman Cordes cutting across. He'll make way to the shortstop Hill. Will make the catch right in the middle of the diamond for out number 1. So McGram retired on the first pitch. 1 down here in the bottom of the 4th inning. That'll send up Bo Brewer, the first baseman, to the plate tonight. Brewer 0 for 1, walked in the first, flew out to center back in the 2nd inning. 51 RBIs on the year, can make it 52 and 53 tie Callahan for the team lead, make that the Expedition League lead with 1 swing of the bat. Lopez winds and fires. Here's his first pitch on the way. Fastball misses outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. First baseman in Bramati, even with the bag at first. Remainder of the infield's playing back. Arms left to right in the outfield, Mast, Kim, and Cardoso. Brewer waving that blonde bat back and forth here. Lopez nods his head. Winds and fires. The 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball misses up and in, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. On deck after Brewer, it'll be Alan Greer. Then Steve Moretto. Breedwell takes his lead from third base. Anderson from second. Lopez nods his head multiple times as he steps back and fires the 2-0 pitch. Breaking ball over the middle of the plate, strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Trappers. 1 run, 7 hits, no errors for Souris Valley. Lopez shrugs his shoulders as he sets at the belt. Brewer digs back into the box here. Right-handed side is now the pitcher, and Lopez will step off. Sabre Dogs have 1 run of the night that came in the first inning on the sacrifice fly to right field off the bat of Steve Moretto. Have been scoreless since, have still been able to pick up 6 hits, however, since that sac fly. The 2-1 delivery is on its way. Misses down away, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike to count here with 1 down as Brewer will step out of the box. A hitter's count for him. Lopez does have first base open, but again, a tough bat in Alan Greer looming on deck. Runners take their leads. 1-0 Sabre Dogs, bottom of the 4th. Lopez pauses in front of the belt, nods his head, steps back, lifts and delivers the 3-1. Breaking ball, swinging a fly ball, right center field. Kim sprinting towards his left into the alley. He'll step underneath it to make the catch. Tagging from third and coming around to score is Breedwell as the throw-in is cut off by Bramati. Into third base after him goes Anderson, so another run is in. 2 sac flies tonight for the Sabre Dogs, this time Bo Brewer, the man bringing in the run, his 52nd RBI of the year. Now 1 shy of the Expedition League lead. Anderson running with his head up as well, advances to second from third after the throw from the center fielder, and Kim came towards the plate. Again, he was fairly deep, likely did not have a play on Breedwell. If he made his throw towards third, Anderson likely would have stopped. Again, maybe it would have been a close play either way with Anderson's speed. Either way, Sabre Dogs center fielder 90 feet away as he's sprinting for the plate, stealing home. The throw is on line. The tag is applied by the catcher and Strong to retire the side. Anderson was trying to take advantage of the windup as Alex Miklos is coming out to talk to the second base umpire, and Sedekase asking for the balk, I believe, as Sedekase and Archina will have a conversation midway between the pitcher's mound and home plate. And again, if the balk is called, Anderson would score. And we will see what they rule it. Again, they're walking back towards the first base dugout, still talking to each other right now. Again, I believe the argument is that there was a balk by Lopez, who must have rushed, seeing that Anderson was taking off. Anderson was dead meat at the plate. The tag was applied towards his helmet as he tried to slide in. Miklos still conversating with Sedekase, the field umpire right now. Monterio May, the Pierre Trappers head coach, now joining the party as well, as it looks like Anderson is walking off towards the first base dugout. So it looks like this call will stand. And again, it will be Anderson being caught stealing at home plate. Miklos does not seem to be happy. Still talking with both of the umpires right now. Benton Schweinfurth right behind him as well. Monterio May, hands on both hips on the third base side, standing in the right-hander's batter's box. Miklos now walking back, shaking his head in disbelief. Schweinfurth sharing a few words as well, as it looks like Miklos is talking about a balk, making a motion right now, saying that maybe the pitcher and Lopez didn't stick with his wind-up right there, rushed through the delivery to try and make the throw to the plate. So the defense will be jogging onto the field here, so the call will stand. Reese Anderson caught trying to steal home. That'll send us to the top of the 5th, just about halfway through this one at Corbett Field. 1 run in for Souris Valley on the sacrifice fly from Bo Brewer. 2-0 Sabre Dogs, your score, live from Corbett Field.
Start planning your summer road trips with a brand new camper and truck. Head to Forebears Casino now, play your favorite slots, and earn entries for their July 3rd truck and camper giveaway. It's your chance to win a decked out camper and 2021 pickup with full towing package. Plus, get your tickets for Dwight Yoakam live in concert June 19th and enjoy water fun on a yacht tour of Lake Sakakawea or a splash in their water park. Check out all the fun on their website, all at Forebears Casino and Lodge, 4 miles west of Newtown.
Life is all about moments. Big moments, small moments, and those moments you just can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
SaberDog fans, be sure to stop by Corbett Field on Friday, July 2nd to see the boys in their Friday night whites as they take on the reigning Expedition League champion Fremont Moo.
Welcome back to Corbett Field. Trevor Earn out for inning number 5. His first pitch on the way to Caden Cardoso. Make that Andrew Kim, the center fielder, is upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Earned now through 4 innings, has struck out 5 batters, allowed no runs. 2-0 SaberDogs lead. Earned winds and fires, the 1-0. Misses. No, that's a strike at the knees. Make that, 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Good frame from the catcher and Justice, bringing that one back up into the strike zone. A little bit of a later call from the home plate umpire in Archina. Earned from the third base side, winds and fires. The 1-1 pitch, swinging a bounding ball wide of first, fielded on a long hop, head high by Brewer, who nabs it up, runs over to first base, applies the tag of the bag in time for out number 1. 3 unassisted put out, 1 up, 1 down here for Ernst. That is the 4th straight inning in which he's retired the leadoff batters. That'll send up Braden Cordes, the 9-hole hitter, to the plate now. Cordes 0 for 1, flew out to right field back in the 2nd inning. Mertens just limited this Trappers offense to 3 hits as the pitch on the way is down low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Strange ending to the bottom of the 4th inning. Reese Anderson was on third base, tried to steal home, was out on the initial play. Alex Miklos then went to the umpire crew asking them to talk about a potential balk by the pitcher and Lopez as the next pitch is a breaking ball on the outside corner, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Earned from the third base side, working quickly. Twists and tosses, low 1-1. Swinging a hard ground ball past the diving Moretto in the left field for a base hit. Cordes will jog around first base and hold there. His first hit of the night, 4th collectively for Pierre. That breaks the run of 3 consecutive batters retired. It's the first knock for the Trappers, in fact, all the way back since the 2nd inning when Andrew Kim singled with 2 outs. So let's sit up the top of the lineup. Caden Cardoso to the plate, who's 1 for 2 with a double, struck out swinging in the 3rd inning as well. And back to our conversation, Miklos was asking for the umpires to talk about a potential balk by Lopez, who what appears to be rushed the delivery to the plate to try and nab Anderson at home. It's the first pitch from Ernst is a breaking ball down the way, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. But then Sedekes and Archina got together, conversated, did not come up with anything that would have overturned the call. So the call held, and Anderson was out, caught stealing home. Cordes, good speed at first, 4 stolen bags in the year. The 1-0 pitch just misses outside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Hitters count here for Cardoso, who swung the bat well in this series. 2 base hits, a double here tonight, a triple yesterday. Maura McGran, the second baseman and shortstop, respectively, pinched up the middle. Cordes takes his lead from first. Earned from the stretch, kicks and makes a move to first base, back in standing up. Goes Braden Cordes. Do it for the SaberDogs at the bottom of the 5th inning. It'll be 3, 4, and 5. Alan Greer, Steve Moretto, and Dalton Bowling. Greer was at the plate, in fact, when Anderson was trying to steal home. So Cardoso steps out here. Looks like he smelt the label of his bat as he digs back in. A wide open stance for the left side. In the driver's seat, 2-0. Earned from the stretch, lifts and delivers. The pitch on the way is on the outside corner, strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Center fielder in Anderson a couple steps shaded towards left center. Left fielder Alan Greer playing deep about 10 feet in front of the track. Right fielder and Breedwell about straight up. Arndt from the stretch. Long hold this time as he kicks and delivers. The 2-1. Misses. Up and in, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. So now no runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Trappers. 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors for Souris Valley. Arndt peers in for the sign. Settles at the chest. Kicks and fires. The 1-strike pitch in the way is a fastball taken upstairs for ball 4. It's going to be just the second walk allowed tonight by Arndt as that sets up a first and second spot here for the Trappers. Puts the tying run aboard at first base and brings up the go-ahead run to the plate and Ty Stoss. Stoss gave it a ride back in his first at-bat. He flew out to the track in deep right center field. Breedwell was able to run it down. And again, if he could lift one out, it would give the Trappers their first lead of the evening. Trappers looking for the series split. Sabre Dogs looking for the series sweep. Cardoso takes his lead from first. Cordes from second. The first pitch misses outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And as we mentioned earlier on in the broadcast and in the pregame show, the Sabre Dogs have had the Trappers number this season. They're 7-0 against them, have won every matchup, of course. 2 sweeps. Have a chance to sweep once again today. Arndt from the stretch. Kicks and delivers. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Out in front is Stoss for strike 1. Count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. As we mentioned also, Arndt has had 1 outing against Pierre this season. Went 6 innings, picked up the win. He's now 5 outs away from going 6 innings at least for his first 5 starts. He could give up less than 3, would have 5 consecutive quality starts as well. Next pitch, buried in the dirt, blocked by the catcher Justice for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. No action currently in the Sabre Dogs bullpen. Same story here for the Trappers. Lopez has been very steady so far through 4 tonight as well. Runners take their leads. Arndt shakes off Justice once. Now comes Set from the first base side. Long hold as he kicks and fires. The 2-1 on the way. Swing a line drive center field. That one's down for a base hit. Cordes had to hold. So look at the stop sign at third as the throw goes into the second baseman, Ethan Moore. A single for Ty Stoss, his first knock of the night. The Trappers, for really the first time this evening, are threatening here with 1 down. Bases loaded. The tying run in scoring position at second base. The go-ahead run at first. Brings up arguably the best bat in this Trappers lineup in Joseph Bramani, who's 0 for 2 tonight. A strikeout and a ground out to third. Out of all the men in this starting lineup, Bramani has the most home runs, the most RBIs. As Benton Schweinfurth will take a walk out to the mound right here. Looks like we're starting to see a right-hander get stretched over there in the Sabre Dogs bullpen. So Schweinfurth likely not only giving his lefty and Arndt a breather, but also just trying to burn some time for that righty to get warmed up here. Again, over there stretching, using some bands right now, so not even in the tossing part of the progression, make that throwing part of the progression of the warm-up. Schweinfurth spending a lot of time with the entire infield here. Again, the inning started with the ground out to first. Cordes singled. Cardoso walked and Stoss singled himself. It's now 5 hits of the night for the Trappers, looking for their first run, if not more. A 2-0 Souris Valley lead here in the top of the 5th. So here comes Bramani. Arndt a double play away from getting out of a big jam here against this Trappers offense. Outfield about straight up, arms left to right. Alan Greer, Reese Anderson, and Jared Breedwell all have plus arms. Infield will be playing back here with 1 down, a force at all bases. A double play is absolutely in order. Stoss at first, Cardoso at second, Cordes at third. Arndt's first pitch is swung on and popped up first base side. Foul territory. Brewer will watch it fly out of play. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. In this series thus far, Bramani 1 for 6. That 1 hit came yesterday. That was a double back in his last plate appearance in the 9th. He could pick up another extra base hit that would likely tie this game up, if not give the Trappers the lead. Bramani, a towering right-handed hitter. Digs back of the box, taps the plate a couple times, holds the bat up in the air, parallel to the pitcher and Arndt. Runners take their leads. 2-0 Sabre Dogs advantage. Bases loaded. The 0-1 from Ernest swung on the ground to left side. Diving stop by Moretto. Gets to his feet. Throws to second for 1. Moore's relay to first base is in time. What a double play. Started by Moretto. Diving to his left. Got to his feet. Threw to Moore, who made a perfect relay throw to first base to retire the side. 5-4-3 twin killer in style. Strands the bases loaded. Sends us to the bottom of the 5th as the Sabre Dogs hold on to a 2-0 lead.
Start planning your summer road trips with a brand new camper and truck. Head to Four Casino now, play your favorite slots, and earn entries for their July 3rd truck and camper giveaway. It's your chance to win a decked out camper and 2021 pickup with full towing package. Plus, get your tickets for Dwight Yoakam live in concert June 19th and enjoy water fun on a yacht tour of Lake Sakakawea or a splash in their water park. Check out all the fun on their website, all at Four Bears Casino and Lodge, 4 miles west of Newtown.
Life is all about moments, big moments, small moments, and those moments you just can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
SaberDog fans, be sure to stop by Corbett Field on Friday, July 2nd to see the boys in their Friday night whites as they take on the reigning Expedition League champion Fremont Moo. Souris River Brewing Company will be giving away a free pint glass to the first 500 fans to enter the ballpark. Make sure to arrive early as gates open at 6:05 with first pitch slated for 7:05.
We all protect what we love. It's instinct. We do everything we can to keep our loved ones safe, and they do everything to keep us.
Welcome back to Corbett Field, bottom half of the 5th inning. 2-0 Sabre Dogs your score, and my goodness, what a way to end that top of the 5th. Bases loaded, 1 down, and Trevor Earn is able to induce a 5-4-3 double play to end the inning as the first pitch from Lopez is a breaking ball up and in, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And it was quite a turn there. Moretto dove to his left. Knew he had to hurry right there, obviously trying to turn 2. Got to his feet, threw a strike to Moore at second base, who made a perfect throw to first. So the 0-1 is a breaking ball on the outside corner. Strike 1. Count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Lopez kicks, fires, pitch in the way, breaking ball, misses upstairs. It looks like the scoreboard is saying 1 ball, 2 strikes, excuse me, my apologies. So 1-2 the count here as Greer steps back in. Lopez shakes once, now nods, turns, kicks and tosses. Low 1-2 on the way. Swinging a high drive out to deep left field. Mass can only watch this one fly way back and way out of here for Alan Greer, as that gives the Sabre Dogs a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And there was no question off the bat of the Sabre Dogs all-star outfielder. Home run number 3 on the year for Greer, 36 on the campaign. What a shot as he is fired up heading back to the first base dugout. His second hit of the night. First long ball of the evening as well for Souris Valley. First run produced from something other than a sacrifice fly. So that's a good way to open up the inning. Here comes Steve Moretto to the plate. Has yet to record an official plate appearance. A sac fly and a walk is the first pitch to the backstop for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. So after the home run from Greer, it's going to be Moretto bowling injustice here. Third run of the night allowed by Lopez, who still has been very good tonight, trying to get through 5 here as the next pitch is chopped on the third base side and foul. Strike 2, no balls, 2 strikes. Moretto looking to pick up some momentum after the fancy clutch double play he started back to end that 5th inning. Alan Greer rode that momentum. Moretto trying to keep the line moving. Here's the wind, the toss, the 0-2. Breaking ball hit in the air out to deep left field as well. Mast drifting back in front of the track. He'll step underneath it to make the grab for out number 1. Moretto just missed that one. That's out number 1 here. Moretto retired for the first time tonight, if you don't include the sacrifice fly. Here's Dalton Bowling. He's 1 for 2. Struck out looking in the first, singled back in the third inning as well. Looking to stay hot. Now 3 for 6 in the series. Average was up to 271 coming into tonight. Got to imagine it's a couple ticks higher here. It's the first pitch is a breaking ball that floats over the middle of the plate for strike one. No balls, 1 strike. No runs, 5 hits, no errors for Pierre. 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Souris Valley. The 0-1 from Lopez on the way. Breaking ball, a lot of vertical drop. This one just misses a bit inside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. No one's still up in the Trappers' pen. Some action in the Sabre Dogs' pen. Someone tossing now over there. Looks like maybe Daniel Sharon. As the next pitch is on its way. 1-1. Breaking ball again up and in ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike as Lopez is now tripled up on it. Lopez steps back, lifts and fires. The next pitch, swing and a foul straight back. Count holds at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes the count. Make that apology. Some more difficulties with the scoreboard here at Corbett Field. So Bowling looking to protect. Lopez from the first base side nods his head, steps back, lifts and delivers. Hesitates. The 2-2. Breaking ball misses up and in. Backs up a bit. Ball 3. Count now runs full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bowling in the DH spot tonight. Saw him at first base yesterday. Used to seeing him at third as well. As Lopez winds and fires his payoff pitch. Swinging a hard line drive right at the shortstop in Hill, who reaches out to his left to catch that steamer out of the air for out number 2. That one was on a frozen rope. Hill unfortunately had it played perfectly. So 2 down now. Bowling hit that one harder than anyone has hit a ball tonight, maybe besides that Howland Greer home run. That brings up Taylor Justice to the plate. Justice 0 for 2. Struck out swinging in the first, flew out to center. Back in the third inning as well. Justice came up with a good spot. A couple runners on back in the third inning. Swung at the first pitch. That was when the Sabre Dogs stranded those 2 runners and came up scoreless in that third frame. First pitch, breaking ball, loops over the middle of the plate for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike the count. So Lopez trying to get through 5 innings here. Again, we talked about his last outing against the Sabre Dogs on June 19th. 6 innings, 3 runs. 5 innings, 3 here tonight. Could be his line. Next pitch, down and away, ball 1. Count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike here. Justice steps back in the box here. Lopez from the first base side nods his head, steps back, kicks and fires. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball misses upstairs, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Due up for the Trappers in the top of the 6th. 4, 5, and 6. Eric Mast, Colin Adams, and Garrett Hill. Lopez pauses at the belt. Shrugs his shoulders as he comes set. Long hold this time as he stares into his catcher and strong. He winds and fires. The 2-1. Fastball outside, ball 3. 3-1 now the count now with 2 down. Couple of pitchers now starting to get stretched over in the Sabre Dogs bullpen. A lot of action. That right-hander still warming up. Believe that is Daniel Sharon over there. As Lopez winds and fires. The 3-1. Fastball middle of the plate for strike 2. Count now runs full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. So after the home run allowed by Lopez to Alan Greer, you got Moretto to fly out to left, Bowling the line up to short, looking for a quick recovery right here. To cap it with a K. The payoff pitch. Swinging a fly ball right field. Cardoso takes 1 step to his right, readjusts to his left as he steps underneath it to make the grab. That will retire the side. Sabre Dogs pick up 1 run on a hit. No errors, no runners left on. Highlighted by the home run from Alan Greer. His 3rd of the season. First here at Corbett Field in his Sabre Dogs career. That sends us to the top of the 6th. 3-0 Souris Valley, your score.
Start planning your summer road trips with a brand new camper and truck. Head to Four Bears Casino now, play your favorite slots, and earn entries for their July 3rd truck and camper giveaway. It's your chance to win a decked out camper and 2021 pickup with full towing package. Plus, get your tickets for Dwight Yoakam live in concert June 19th and enjoy water fun on a yacht tour of Lake Sakakawea or a splash in their water park. Check out all the fun on their website, all at Four Bears Casino and Lodge, 4 miles west of Newtown.
Life is all about moments, big moments, small moments, and those moments you just can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
SaberDog fans, be sure to stop by Corbett Field on Friday, July 2nd to see the boys in their Friday Night Whites as they take on the reigning Expedition League champion Fremont Moo. Souris River Brewing Company will be giving away a free pint glass to the first 500 fans to enter the ballpark. Make sure to arrive early as gates open at 6:05 with first pitch slated for 7:05.
We all protect what we love. It's instinct. We do everything we can to keep our loved ones safe, and they do everything to keep us safe. Seatbelts save lives. It's an indisputable fact, and buckling up is something we all can do.
Buckle up, Dad.
Seatbelts save lives. Buckle up. Every trip, every time. Brought to you by the North Dakota Department of Transportation through Vision Zero.
This is Caden Schwabe, an outfielder for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, reminding you that your favorite ball club is on all social media platforms, including Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Make sure to follow for starting lineups, score updates, and all of the exclusive Sabre Dogs content you'll need for the summer. Follow us at SV Sabre Dogs and use the hashtag SCODogs.
Welcome back to Corbett Field, top of the sixth inning. 3-0 Souris Valley your score. Trevor Ernst in for the sixth. His first pitch on the way is a fastball inside, ball one to Eric Mast. 1 ball, no strikes. Sabre Dogs jumping on the board once again in the bottom of the fifth inning, thanks to Alan Greer's third home run of the year. Ernst winds and fires. The 1-0 pitch is down, away, ball two. 2 balls, no strikes now. So Ernst, if he could get through this inning, this will be the 5th consecutive start to open up the year in which he's tossed 6 or more. 2-0 pitch, swinging a line drive, center field. That one's down for a hit as it rolls out to Reese Anderson in center. He'll get it back in quickly. A single for Mast, his first knock of the night, as that puts him on first base here with nobody out to open up the 6th. So again, a good start here for the Trappers, just trying to chip away here and get back into this ball game tonight. Had a great chance with the bases loaded in the last frame, as Alex Miklos will now call time here. We'll see if this is it for Trevor Ernst. According to our scoreboard at the ballpark, has about 88 pitches or so. Again, Miklos will walk out to the mound. The entire infield following as well. Ernst will give a high five to Brewer, a high five to Moretto, as well as his shortstop in McGran, and the second baseman in Ethan Moore. And lastly, his big buddy, his best friend on the team, and Taylor Justice, who he greets with a hug. That'll be it for Trevor Ernst tonight. Very good stuff from the Sabre Dogs left-hander. 5 innings of shutout baseball here against the Pierre Trappers is in line for his 5th win. He'll still be responsible for Eric Mast at first base. Here comes Daniel Sharon into the ballgame tonight in relief of Ernst, trying to get through this 6th. 3-0 Souris Valley, your score.
Did you know most motor vehicle crash fatalities could be prevented by wearing a seatbelt? Make sure in your vehicle you're always buckled up. We share the responsibility to reach the goal of Vision Zero. 0 fatalities, 0 excuses. Did you know most motor vehicle crash fatalities could be prevented by wearing a seatbelt? Make sure in your vehicle you're always buckled up. We share the responsibility to reach the goal.
An alcohol-related crash will probably happen in North Dakota today, and another will happen tonight. Still, it's pretty common to hear people making light of it like it's no big deal. We can try to laugh it off, but it keeps happening over and over. Impaired driving isn't funny. Always drive sober or find a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the North Dakota Department of Transportation through Vision Zero.
This is Ethan Moore for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, reminding you that your favorite ball club is on all social media platforms, including Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Make sure to follow for starting lineups, score updates, and all our exclusive Sabre Dogs content you'll need this summer. Follow us at SV Sabre Dogs and use the hashtag SCODogs.
Saturday, July 3rd will be Ballpark Time Machine at Corbett Field. Your Sabre Dogs will be hosting an 80s theme night. So break out that neon and those scrunchies and come wearing your best 80s look. We'll be rocking out to 80s music all night long. The Sabre Dogs will be going head to head with the Fremont Moot at 7:05 p.m. So see you there at Corbett Field to go back in time.
This is Cullen Hannigan, a catcher for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs. Remember, you depend on your vehicle, which is why OK Automotive supplies quality AC Delco parts to keep your vehicle running smoothly. You can depend on an OK Automotive and AC Delco to keep you on the road.
Welcome back to Corbett Field, top half of the 6th inning. Daniel Sharon, the right-hander, in for Trevor Ernst. Sharon, a 1-0 record with a 4.97 ERA, has allowed just about 7 runs through 12 2/3 of innings, worked 7 strikeouts to 8 walks. Ernst responsible for Mast at first base, who singled to open up the frame. You can almost close the book on him. Has allowed no runs so far through 5. First pitch from Sharon is a fastball down, away ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Adams 0 for 1 tonight. Flew out to right in the second, walked in the 4th. Sharon's last outing was against Wheat City just about 3 days ago. Went 2 innings, 1 run. It was earned, a hit, 2 walks, and a strikeout. From the third base side, he's set. His next pitch, fastball, upstairs. They make that ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now the count, Sharon out of Pasco, Washington, a product of Spokane Falls Community College, standing at 5'9", 180 pounds. Adams digs back in, righty on right, middle infielders in double play depth. Sharon from the stretch. His 1-1, swing and a foul straight back, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. So Mast has good speed at first base, 8 stolen bases on the year. And again, if Adams can reach, that would send the tying runs to the plate here. Well, it feels like a big lead here for the Sabre Dogs right now, 3-0, just because of the pitching performance we saw from Ernst. And Trapper's very well in this ball game. Sharon from the stretch. Kicks and delivers, the 1-2 on the way. Swing the bounty ball to third, fielded by Moretto. Slings it over to second for 1 more. Throw to first from 1. He's in time. The game of double plays. 5, 4, 3, 2 times now in the last 2 frames, as the Sabre Dogs pick up 2 outs and eliminate the leadoff single to Mast. Nice work from Sharon to induce that ground ball right at the third base for Moretto. Nice play by Moore at second base, who had to squat down to catch this one. Knew he had to hurry, so threw across his body, basically from one knee. Got enough on it to retire Adams at first base. So another 5-4-3 double play. That'll send up Garrett Hill to the plate here. Through 4 pitches now, Sharon's out away from getting through the 6th inning, which will put him in a good spot to pitch the 7th as well. Here's Hill. First pitch from Sharon is a breaking ball. Misses outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Hill 0 for 2. Flew out to center, struck out, swinging in the 4th. 3-0 Sabre Dogs here in the top of the 6th. Sharon steps back, kicks and fires. The 1-0. Fastball runs inside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. So for Ernst, you can now officially close the book on him. 5 innings of scoreless baseball. The Sabre Dogs hold on to this 3-1 lead without allowing the Trappers to tie it. Ernst would receive his 5th win. 2-0. Fastball, a strike at the knees. 2 balls, 1 strike the count. Due up for Souris Valley in the bottom of the 6th inning will be 7, 8, and 9. Ethan Moore, Jared Breedwell, and Reese Anderson. Sharon peers it for the sign, working out at a quick pace now. Here's his 2-1. Swing and a foul straight back off the fists. Count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Infield playing back, outfield straight up as well here. Hill, the shortstop tonight, hitting .333, entering tonight's contest, 4 RBIs. Currently 0 for 5 in the series thus far. Next pitch from Sharon is a bit outside, ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here with 2 down. Some more movement in the Sabre Dogs bullpen. Someone starting to jog back and forth, as well as it looks like another arm throwing here. No one up at the Trappers' pen. 3-2 from Sharon. Breaking ball pounded into the ground, fouled on the third base side. Count will hold at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tenth pitch of the outing coming up here for Sharon. Induced the 5-4-3 double play to get out of early trouble. Looking to finish this inning unscathed. The payoff pitch. Fastball misses inside. 4-4. Close spot. Hill will take the walk. A quality at-bat from him as he trots over towards first base. So 2 down, 1 on. Here comes Nicholas Strong, the catcher, to the plate. He's 1 for 2. Singled in the second. Struck out swinging. Back in the fourth. Straw was the 5th and last strikeout victim for Ernst as that came to end the 4th inning. Ernst would pitch into the 5th, did not strike out a batter, got out of that bases loaded jam with that big double play. And Sharon digs back in the box here, righty on right, middle infielders pinched up the middle. Third base from Moreto straight up, outfield straight up as well. Sharon from the stretch, first pitch, down on the dirt, snap throw to first base, not going to be in time as Hill slides back in safely. So 1 ball, no strikes to count here as Sharon climbs the hill. Digs his right foot into the middle of the rubber, plants with his left, tucks his glove into his chest, holds the ball in his right hand as it dangles parallel to his right hip. Hill takes a shuffling lead from first. No stolen bags for him on the air. Sharon kicks and fires. The 1-0 delivery is a fastball in the outside corner. Strike 1. Count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Hill being held on by Brewer at first base, takes his shuffling lead. Sharon pauses at the belt, comes set. Long hold as he now lifts and fires the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, a strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. For Sharon this season so far, 7 Ks through 12 and 2/3 of an inning's work. Struck out 1 in his last outing. 2 outings ago against the Trappers as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hill takes his lead from first. Top of the 6th inning, 3-0 Souris Valley, your score. Sharon's pitching the way. Breaking ball, swinging a pop at first base side. Brewer ranging towards his left, towards the wall. It's going to bang off the facing of the first base fencing. Hop out of play. Count holds at 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Sharon made a quality pitch right there. Strong was able to spoil it. Strong 2 for 6 in the series so far. Was 1 for 4 last night with an RBI. Make that 1 for 4 back in his last ball game against Hastings a couple of nights ago with an RBI. Did not start yesterday. Getting to start this evening behind the plate. Yesterday's catcher for Pierre was Brock Reinhardt. Sharon tilts into his catcher and Justice. Healthy lead at first base for Hill, who continues to inch closer towards second base. The 1-2 on the way. Fastball upstairs, ball 2. Count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Deuce is running wild here with 2 outs. Strong digs back in the box. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Sharon from the stretch. Middle of the rubber. Pauses at the belt. His pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Blocked by the catcher. Justice applies the tag on Strong as that will retire the side. Good work from Sharon. Strikes out his first batter to end the 6th as that sends us to the bottom half of the frame. At 3-0 Sabre Dogs, your score as you're listening to Exhibition League Baseball live on the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs Radio Network.
Sabre Dog fans, be sure to
Welcome back to Corbett Field, bottom half of the sixth inning, 3-0. Sabre Dogs, your score. It's going to be Lopez out for his sixth inning of work, trying to match his line against the Sabre Dogs in his last outing about 3 weeks ago. First pitch to Ethan Moore is a breaking ball that slips out and hits Moore on the numbers, so he'll trot over towards first base. Good start here for the Sabre Dogs to open up the bottom of the sixth. As Adrian Lopez, not the start he was looking for, that'll bring up Jared Breedwell to the plate. So Lopez has gotten through 5 innings so far, 3 runs. Sabre Dogs looking for more against him. Breedwell having a good night against the righty for Pierre, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. In fact, the bottom 2 in this lineup combined 4 and 4. Make that 4 for 4 against Lopez tonight. Righty on right, Lopez kicks, fires, pitch in the way, swing and a foul straight back, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Pierre, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. Sabre Dogs, 3 runs, 8 hits. No errors. Lopez digs his right foot into the first base side. The rubber Moore takes his lead. More good speed. 3 stolen bags on the year. Long hold as he kicks and fires. The 0-1 in the dirt. Gets away from the catcher. Strong into the backstop. Moore heading for second. He'll round and hold. So it'll be a wild pitch that advances Moore in the scoring position here with nobody out. So the Sabre Dogs, tremendous spot here to get back another run here in this ball game. Again, the Trappers have been chipping away, or I should say attempting to chip away, with multiple opportunities with runners in scoring position, but the Sabre Dogs have been able to battle through it, induce a couple of ground ball double plays, weave out of jams, and keep this Trappers offense shut out thus far. Here's the 1-1 pitch on the way to Breedwell. Swinging, it's pounded down the third base side, foul for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Breedwell was 0 for 2 in his last start on July 8th. A much better rebound here for him tonight. Came in hitting .222. A good RBI spot for him right now with Moore in scoring position. Looking for his 5th run batted into the year. Lopez approaching 100 pitches here as he sets from the first base side. He kicks and delivers the 1-2. Swinging a soft line drive. Foul off to the right side. Count will hold at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Moore takes his lead from second. Breedwell digs back into the box. Here's the 1-2 delivery one more time. Swinging another pop-up straight back, foul to play. Count sticks at 1 ball and 2 strikes here. So a righty is starting to warm up in the pen for the Trappers, not throwing, however, which is very interesting here because Lopez's pitch count is very high. He's in a tough spot. Obviously, Monterio may try to get as much as he can out of his right-hander, especially with the struggles this season for the Trappers bullpen. But it doesn't seem like they have anyone ready if Lopez were to continue to get into more trouble here. He's set first base side, lifts and fires. The 1-2, breaking ball, misses inside. Count evens up at 2-2. Meanwhile, for the Sabre Dogs, there are a few guys stretching, but no one's currently warming up and throwing. So it looks like Daniel Sharon will come out for the 7th as well. Lopez peers it for the sign, settles at the stomach. Kicks and delivers the 2-2 on the way. Swinging a fly ball, right field Cardoso, sprinting to his left. He'll run underneath it to make the catch. Tagging for third is Moore. He'll stop halfway. Throw cut off by the shortstop Hill. The throw is wide back to the second baseman Stas as it rolls into right center field. Moore heading for third. He's going to get the wave around. Here's the throw to the plate from the center fielder Kim on a hop tag applied. There will be none as Moore slides in safely. How about that? 4-0 Sabre Dogs lead. Moore put the pressure on the right fielder Cardoso, trying to tag from second and advance to third. It was a nice play by the shortstop Hill, cutting it off at the play right in front of him, and probably had Moore at second base. Tried to backpick him, but the throw got away from him, fading to the right of the second baseman. Stas got into right center field. Moore was able to score with ease from third base. That'll be an E6 on the shortstop in Stas. So a 4-0 Sabre Dogs lead. Here comes Monterio May to the mound, and that very likely will be it for Adrian Lopez tonight. Went 4 1/3 of an inning's work, allowed 4 runs to score, 3 of which coming in the last 3 innings. It looks like it's going to be a new arm here for the Trappers with 1 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Due up will be Reese Anderson and Gunnar McGran, if not more. as we will be right back after this quick break.
Did you know most motor vehicle crash fatalities could be prevented by wearing a seatbelt? Make sure in your vehicle you're always buckled up. We share the responsibility to reach the goal of Vision Zero. Zero fatalities, zero excuses.
An alcohol-related crash will probably happen in North Dakota today, and another will happen tonight. Still, it's pretty common to hear people making light of it like it's no big deal. We can try to laugh it off, but it keeps happening over and over. Impaired driving isn't funny. Always drive sober or find a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the North Dakota Department of Transportation through Vision Zero.
This is Ethan Moore for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, reminding you that your favorite ball club is on all social media platforms, including Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Make sure to follow for starting lineups.
Did you know most motor vehicle crash fatalities could be prevented by wearing a seatbelt? Make sure in your vehicle you're always buckled up. We share the responsibility to reach the goal of Vision Zero. Zero fatalities, zero excuses.
An alcohol-related crash will probably happen in North Dakota today, and another will happen tonight. Still, it's pretty common to hear people making light of it like it's no big deal. We can try to laugh it off, but it keeps happening over and over. Impaired driving isn't funny. Always drive sober or find a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the North Dakota Department of Transportation through Vision Zero.
This is Ethan Moore for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, reminding you that your favorite ball club is on all social media platforms, including Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Make sure to follow for starting lineups, score updates, and all our exclusive Sabre Dogs content you'll need this summer. Follow us at SV Sabre Dogs and use the hashtag SCODogs.
Saturday, July 3rd will be Ballpark Time Machine at Corbett Field. Your Sabre Dogs will be hosting an 80s theme night. So break out that neon and those scrunchies and come wearing your best 80s look. We'll be rocking out to 80s music all night long. The Sabre Dogs will be going head-to-head with the Fremont Moot at 7:05 p.m. So see you there at Corbett Field to go back in time.
This is Cullen Hannigan, a catcher for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs. Remember, you depend.
Welcome back to Corbett Field here. We sit in the bottom of the sixth inning. It's going to be a new arm on the mound. First arm in relief for the Trappers, southpaw Mason Wells. Out of Spokane, Washington, a product of Gonzaga University, standing at 5'11", 185 pounds. 7.1 ERA through 5 outings, 6 1/3 of an innings worked, 9 Ks to 8 walks, and 1 save. So he'll get to face Reese Anderson tonight. First time he's faced the Sabre Dogs this season, talking about Wells. Anderson having a good evening, 2 for 2, with a couple of singles here. It's the first pitch from Wells is a breaking ball on the middle of the plate for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Inning started with the hit by pitch to Moore, came around to score make that, on the wild play as Breedwell flew out to right. Moore faked the tag to third. It was cut off by the throw in was cut off by the shortstop and Hill. So the next pitch is found straight back for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Hill then made a back pick throw to second base, but the throw was wide to the second baseman Stoss, which allowed Moore to score all the way from second base to extend the Sabre Dogs lead to 4-0. So the night is officially done for Adrian Lopez. Went 5 1/3, allowed 4 runs. Wells from the third base side pauses at the belt. His 0-2 to Anderson. Fastball misses up and away, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And this ball is jumping out of the left hand of Wells right there. That one a heater up out of the zone. As Anderson digs back in. Bowder Ekway says he's throwing 97. We don't have a gun here. It could be 97. That one was not. Pulled the string, took some off of it. Maybe a changeup right there as that gets Anderson swinging for out number 2. So a good start here for Wells. Strikes out the first batter he faces. So they'll bring up Gunnar McGran to the plate. Gunnar McGran, a 1 for 3 tonight. A single in the first, lined out to left in the second, popped out to the shortstop and Hill in the 4th inning. McGran digs into the left-hander's batter's box. Again, 4-0. Sabre Dogs your score. Wells leans it from the third base side. Pauses at the belt. Kicks and fires. The first pitch on the way. Misses. Down and in, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. McGran came up with a couple of base runners on back in the 4th inning. Swung at the first pitch and popped out to the shortstop and Hill. Lefty on left. Wells kicks and tosses the 1-0. Down the way, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Do it for the Trappers in the top of the 7th as we'll head to the back third of this ball game. Will be 8-9-1. Andrew Kim, Braden Cordes, and Caden Cardoso. Hitters count for McGran. 2 balls, no strikes. Wells sets at the belt again. Kicks and fires the 2-0 pitch. Misses inside with a fastball. Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Alan Greer, the left fielder, on deck. McGran likely taking all the way. Wells settles at the belt, fires the 3-0. Fastball misses down and in for ball 4. So that's a walk to McGran. First base runner allowed to reach base against Wells here tonight. That brings up, Bo Brewer to the plate. Brewer 0 for 1 with a walk. Drove in a run with a sac fly back in the 4th inning as well. That gave him RBI number 52 on the year. So McGran with good speed will take his lead from first here as the SaberDogs are looking for more. Again, 1 run already in this inning. Wells from the third base side tilts in for the sign. Nods his head and comes set at the chest. Now the belt as he drops his glove low. The first pitch is down and in, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. No action as we speak in the Trappers bullpen. No action in the SaberDogs bullpen as well. Again, Daniel Sharon likely coming out for the 7th after piecing together a scoreless top of the 6th. Wells from the belt. Kicks, fires, low 1-0. Swinging a cue shot, right side. First baseman Bravani has plenty of time as Brewer fell down. He'll pick it up, walk the ball over the first base, and apply the tag on the pillow as that will retire the side. 3 unassisted put out ends the 6th, but the SaberDogs pick up 1 more run on the error that allowed Ethan Moore to score from second base. That sends us to the top of the 7th. 4-0 SaberDogs, your score.
SaberDog fans, be sure to stop by Corbett Field on Friday, July 2nd to see the boys in their Friday night whites as they take on the reigning Expedition League champion Fremont Moo. Souris River Brewing Company will be giving away a free pint glass to the first 500 fans to enter the ballpark. Make sure to arrive early as gates open at 6:05 with first pitch slated for 7:05.
We all protect what we love. It's instinct. We do everything we can to keep our loved ones safe, and they do everything to keep us safe. Seatbelts save lives. It's an indisputable fact, and buckling up is something we all can do.
Buckle up, Dad.
Seatbelts save lives. Buckle up. Every trip, every time. Brought to you by the North Dakota Department of Transportation through Vision Zero.
This is Caden Schwabe, an outfielder for the Souris Valley SaberDogs, reminding you that your favorite ball club is on all social media platforms, including Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Make sure to follow for starting lineups, score updates, and all of the exclusive SaberDogs content you'll need for the summer. Follow us at SV SaberDogs and use the hashtag ScoDogs.
SaberDogs fans, let's celebrate the 4th of July the right way. Come on down to Corbett Field to receive a free pair of USA-themed sunglasses. The first 120 to enter the ballpark will obtain these cool new sunglasses. Watch the SaberDogs take on the Fremont Moo at 5:35. Let's celebrate the 4th of July with your Souris Valley SaberDogs. Don't forget to come rock in your red, white, and blue.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place.
Top half of this 7th inning, 4-0. Souris Valley, your score. 8-9-1, due up for the Trappers here against Daniel Sharon, who came into relief for Trevor Ernst back in the 6th inning. Ernst gave up a single to the first batter he faced in Eric Mast as the first pitch on the way to Kim is swung and sliced in the air to left center field. This one will drop in for a base hit in the alley as Anderson, the center fielder, plays it on a hop. So that's a single for Kim. He's now 2 for 3 tonight. He's able to bring up Braden Cordes to the plate. Sharon then came in and just a 5-4-3 double play off the bat of Colin Adams, the first batter he faced. Walked Hill, then struck out Nicholas Strong swinging. So Cordes is 1 for 2 tonight. Flew out to right in the 2nd, singled in the 5th, and part of that bases-loaded rally. In fact, was the first piece to that. He was 90 feet away at 3rd when Joseph Bramani grounded into the 5-4-3 double play. First pitch on the way is a fastball down low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. So Kim takes his lead from first base. No runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Trappers. That 1 error generating the run back in the bottom of the 6th for Souris Valley. 1-0 pitch is a strike on the inside corner. Count evens up at 1-1. Meanwhile, for the Sabre Dogs, 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors tonight. It's still no action in either pen. Looks like Aaron Suval is jogging down towards the Sabre Dogs home bullpen down the right field line. Could be a candidate to close out this game again. Only threw about 10 pitches or so yesterday. So there's a check over to first base. Andrew Kim will dive back in safely. Sharon looking for another double play ball. In the last 2 innings, the Sabre Dogs have been able to induce 2 5-4-3 twin killers. Sharon from the stretch. The 1-1. Cordes shows bunt, pops it up behind the plate. Justice will throw the mask off and turn around. Watch it fly off the backstop for strike 2. Count quickly climbs in the favor of Sharon at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fans have been treated to a good one here at Corbett Field. All Sabre Dogs so far tonight, 4-0. Tomorrow, your last chance to catch the Sabre Dogs in action before they leave on a road trip that won't bring them back to Minot until August 3rd when they'll face the Sioux Falls Sunfish. That's about 2-3 weeks in which you won't get to see the Sabre Dogs here at Corbett Field, so make sure to get out tomorrow to watch them face the rival Badlands Big Sticks. Sharon from the stretch. Long hold at the belt. There goes the runner. The one's on the ways upstairs. Here's Justice's throw to second. On line tag applied by Moore is in time. Looks like the base runner and Kim slid off the bag and Moore kept the tag on. The second base umpire and Paul Sedekase looked like he was starting to signal the safe sign and then quickly changed it to the punch of an out as Moore kept the tag on the runner and Kim for out number 1. So that erases the leadoff single. Good pitch to throw on for Justice. A pitch up and out of the strike zone. So the 2-2 is on its way to Cordes. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Foul tip held on by Justice. Quite a change of events. You have a runner at first base, and all of a sudden, within 2 pitches, 2 outs after the got stealing and the K for Sharon. Strikeout number 2 on the night. Both have been swinging, as that brings up Kane and Cardoso to the plate. Cardoso 1 for 2, doubled in the first, struck out swinging in the third, walked in the 5th. Cardoso will dig into the left-hander's batter's box. As always, a wide open stance. And Sharon steps back, lifts and fires. His first pitch. Fastball sails upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Suval now heading back towards the bullpen after coming back to the dugout with Colin Hannigan. So he'll likely start to heat up and throw. So the 1-0 is a fastball that runs outside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes the count. Sharon, long look in here. Hitter's count here for Cardoso. As he winds and fires, the pitch on the way is up and away for ball 2. Excuse me, make that ball 3. Apologies. 3 balls, no strikes. Sharon digs back onto the mound here, wagging some mosquitoes out of his face as he now sets and fires the 3-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Jackson Kirkpatrick now sprinting over towards the bullpen as well. We've seen him close out some ball games as of late. Sharon tilts it for the sign, glove tucked into his chest. The 3-1 on the way. Misses down low with a fastball for ball 4, so there'll be a walk to Cardoso. That'll set up a runner on first 2-out spot here for Ty Stoss coming to the plate. Stoss picked up a big knock back in the 5th inning. It was a single that loaded the bases right before that 5-4-3 double play, and that was really the best chance for the Trappers to come into the game because that put the tying run at second base, the go-ahead run at first. And again, if that ball gets through past the diving Moretto, at least 1 run scores, if not 2. And remember, there was 1 out. Looking at the Trappers a chance to break this game open as there's a swing and a comeback right past Sharon as it sizzles into center field for a base hit. Sprinting into second goes Cardoso. A hit for Stoss, his second in as many plate appearances. He's now 2 for 4. With the first and second, 2 outs now. As that brings up Joseph Bramante to the plate. Bramante was the victim of the 5-4-3 double play. He's now 0 for 3 tonight. Grounded out to the third base from Moretto as well in the third. Struck out swinging in his first at-bat in the first as well. So 2 outs, 2 on here. Sharon from the belt. Kicks and delivers the first pitch on the way. Breaking ball in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher and Justice for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Suval starting to toss down in the bullpen in right field with catcher Colin Hannigan. Sharon settles middle of the rubber at the belt. Kicks and delivers the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Vicious rip from Bramani on a breaking ball he was out in front of. Count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. So now with those back-to-back singles, or I should say the 2 singles in this inning, Trappers matching the Sabre Dogs in the hit column with 8 apiece. Sabre Dogs, of course, still leading 4-0. Sharon from the stretch. 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Good fastball from Sherman. Bramani a bit late. Count now in the favor of Souris Valley at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Stas at second. Make that at first after the single. Cardoso at second after the walk. Sharon at the belt. Lipson fires. Runners go. The 1-2. Swing a line drive. Right field. Ranging to his left is Breedwell. He'll make the lunging catch. Sprinting towards the right field line to retire the side. Good work from Sharon. Able to get out of trouble here in the 7th. He's pieced together now 2 scoreless innings of work. Stretch time here at Corbett Field as we head to the bottom of the 7th. 4-0 Souris Valley. Your score.
This is Jordan Williams. I play outfield for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, reminding you that Planet Pizza is celebrating 25 years in the Magic City this summer. Stop in and try award-winning pizza and wings, vest up for some laser tag, or aim for a jackpot on one of our 50 arcade games. We got fun for everyone. Visit planetpizzaND.com for more details.
Seatbelts are the most effective safety device to prevent the death and injury in a motor vehicle crash. Please buckle up every trip, every time. Let's get to the goal of Vision Zero. 0 fatalities, 0 excuses.
Sabre Dog fans, be sure to stop down to Capital RV in Minot to register for your chance to win a $15K camper giveaway. If a Sabre Dogs player hits a ball through the home run target beyond the left field fence, one lucky fan will drive home with a brand new camper courtesy of Capital RV. Register in store today.
This is Bo Brewer for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, reminding you that there is a reason why Slim Chicken hangs guitars on their walls and plays the blues. It's the same reason why they only serve you 100% all-natural chicken tenders. It's the way they like it. There is a reason why they treat you like family and serve food just like you would at home. Because you deserve it that way. And there's a reason it's made fresh when you order and served hot, because that is their promise to you. Come see us at Slim Chickens or order online at slimchickens.com.
Start planning your summer road trips with a brand new camper and truck. Head to Four Bears Casino now, play your favorite slots, and earn entries for their July 3rd truck and camper giveaway. It's your chance to win a decked out camper and 2021 pickup with full towing package. Plus, get your tickets.
Bottom half of the 7th inning, 4-0 Sabre Dogs, your score. Here comes Alan Greer. Quite a night for the Sabre Dogs outfielder. He's now 2 for 2, a walk, a single, and a home run as well. His first here as a Sabre Dog at Corbett Field, 3rd on the year. While his first pitch is swung and chopped down the third base side and foul. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. And this was a hard line drive out to left field. We've seen a lot of homers in this last homestand, but most of them have been really towering fly balls with a lot of hang time. This one from Alan Greer got out in a blink. So the left fielder and Mass took about 2 or 3 steps, and it was already glazing over his head as the 0-1 is swung in the line, fell off the netting for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes the count. And you knew Greer got all of it off the sound of the bat. Greer, off the feeling of the bat, knew he had it too. Had a great shot produced by Ballard Akaway and Jaden Lopez, our cameraman, of Greer flipping that bat towards the first base dugout. As the 0-2 pitch is on its way, swinging a foul off to the right side, out of play. Count will remain at no balls and 2 strikes. And Greer just showing us why he's one of the 8 Sabre Dogs players to be sent onto Casper for the All-Star game this summer. Now has 3 homers, 36 RBIs. Wells from the stretch. The 0-2 again, misses down, away ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3-4-5 due up. Moretto, Bowling, then Justice. As Greer steps back into the box. Wells a long look in. Pauses at the belt, third base side. Kicks, fires, the 0-2 on the way. Swinging a looping fly ball down the right field line. Slicing out of play. Count will hold at 2 strikes. 1-2 your count. Let's take a look at some of the scores around the league. Bottom of the 8th over in Badlands. Whiskey Jacks leading 3-1. That's a big one right there. Both scores hold. Whiskey Jacks 3-1 over the Big Sticks and 4-0 lead for the Sabre Dogs here. The Sabre Dogs would have a chance to take over first place in the Lewis Division here in the second half and get to face the Big Sticks tomorrow. 1-2. Fastball runs away, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now, if the Tommy Knockers win and the Big Sticks lose and the Sabre Dogs win, both Mining City and Souris Valley would be tied for first. Mining City, good news is they're currently losing to Spearfish 4-2 in the bottom of the 6th. So all going right so far for Souris Valley. So the 2-2 is swung and fly down the right side, out of play. Count will hold even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got an explosive game offensively over in Sioux Falls, an 11-10 Fremont Moo lead over the Sunfish. That's in the bottom of the 8th. A final in Hastings, a 6-5 win for Casper. So the next pitch is down low, ball 3. Count now runs full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Lengthy at bat here for Alan Greer. Top of the first, just getting underway in Canyon County. That's a 2-0 Pioneers lead. And then over in Mining City, as we mentioned, the Sasquatch over the Tommy Knockers 4-2. 3-2 again to Greer. Inside, no, that looked like it maybe hit the knob of Alan Greer. And that's going to be the case. He'll stay in the right-hander's batter's box. Again, a pitch running inside, started his swing, got to that slot, and it hit the knob of his bat and checked foul down the right field side towards the first base dugout. So Greer will stay in the box here. Tough break. Very likely could have been ball 4. As the count holds full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. He digs back into the box. Wells peers it for the sign, settles at the bounce. Kicks, fires. Payoff pitch in the way. He's a fastball down low for ball 4. Quite a lengthy and quality at bat from Alan Greer as he reaches base for the 4th time tonight, 2nd time via the walk. So that puts him at first base with nobody out for Stephen Moretto coming to the plate. Moretto 0 for 1. Sac fly to right, a walk in the 3rd, flew out to left in the 5th inning. Wells peers it for the sign. Moretto looking for his first knock of the night. Had a couple productive ABs. So the first pitch is swung and grounded up the middle. Second baseman Stoss ranges to his right, flips to the shortstop, Hill for 1. The relay to first is a bit wide and late, so Moretto will beat it out. It's going to be a 4-6 fielder's choice. As that eliminates Greer from the base paths. Moretto safe at first base as that brings up Dalton Bowling to the plate. Bowling hit a rocket right at the shortstop and Hill his last time up, who's ranging to his left. And again, if he just hit it a smidge to his right, likely gets through for a base hit. Still has a base hit tonight. That was a single back in the 3rd, so he's 1 for 3 in total as he continues to swing it well this homestand. Moretto takes his lead from first. The first pitch is a fastball that runs outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Sun continues to set here at the ballpark. Very pretty evening right now. Pink and purple skies beyond the horizon. Another pretty day at the ballpark as the next pitch is outside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. First pitch was about 82 degrees here, a much more calm night. Temperatures are supposed to heat up dramatically in the next few days here. Very hazy out as well. There was a fire up north that has come down here to Minot as the next pitch is a fastball in the outside corner, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. So there has been some haze, make that 2 balls, 1 strike. So there has been some haze in the area as of late. It was very prevalent on Sunday. It's calmed down just a bit here as we've gotten here to Tuesdays. There goes the runner, the pitcher strike, the throw into second from the catcher in strong is in time to get Moretto at second base. A close play over there. Moretto looked to it slide in safely, but the second baseman in Stoss must have applied the tag just in the nick of time for out number 2. A nice throw from Strong either way. Was perfectly on line. And if they were going to get Moretto with the jump he got on that play, it had to have been a perfect throw. So 2 outs now. Base is empty. That'll bring up Dalton Bowling, or keep Dalton Bowling at the plate with a 2-2 count. Wells from the third base side pauses at the belt. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Looked like a changeup that Wells pulled out there to catch Bowling swinging well out in front. That will retire the side. Strikeout number 2 on the night for Wells as that sends us to the top of the 8th. Trappers have 6 outs to work with here at Corbett Field as they trail 4-0.
Sabre Dog fans, be sure to stop down to Capital RV in Minot to register for your chance to win a $15K camper giveaway. If a Sabre Dogs player hits a ball through the home run target beyond the left field fence, one lucky fan will drive home with a brand new camper courtesy of Capital RV. Register in store today.
This is Bo Brewer for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, reminding you that there is a reason why Slim Chicken hangs guitars on their walls and plays the blues. It's the same reason why they only serve you 100% all-natural chicken tenders. It's the way they like it. There is a reason why they treat you like family and serve food just like you would at home. Because you deserve it that way. And there's a reason it's made fresh when you order and served hot, because that is their promise to you. Come see us at Slim Chickens or order online at slimchickens.com.
Start planning your summer road trips with a brand new camper and truck. Head to Four Bears Casino now, play your favorite slots, and earn entries for their July 3rd truck and camper giveaway. It's your chance to win a decked out camper and 2021 pickup with full towing package. Plus, get your tickets for Dwight Yoakam live in concert June 19th and enjoy water fun on a yacht tour of Lake Sakakawea or a splash in their water park. Check out all the fun on their website, all at Four Bears Casino and Lodge, 4 miles west of Newtown.
Life is all about moments, big moments, small moments, and those moments you just can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
SaberDog fans, be sure to stop by Corbett Field on Friday, July 2nd to see the boys in their Friday Night Whites as they take on the reigning Expedition League champion Fremont Moo.
Top half of the 8th inning, 4-0. SaberDogs, your score here, your summary. The SaberDogs, the only offensive action of the night. It's all come in pieces of one. One in the first, one in the fourth, one in the fifth, one in the sixth, the most recent coming on an error from the shortstop for the Trappers tonight in Hill, who cut off a ball from the right fielder in Cardoso, who was trying to throw out more at third base. More than stopped in his tracks between the base paths, was likely dead meat trying to head back to second. Hill, his throw to second to try and backpick Moore was wild, got into right center. Moore was able to score. Other runs coming on the solo home run from Alan Greer, and then sacrifice flies from both Steve Moretto and Bo Brewer. So here we are, top of the 8th inning. Trappers, 6 outs remaining in this ball game. Daniel Sharon will look to get through 3 scoreless here. Going to get 4, 5, and 6 here in the Pierre lineup. Eric Mast, the left fielder, will lead it off. Mast 1 for 3 tonight, grounded out to first, popped out to third, singled in the 6th. The first pitch is down away for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the Trappers showed up to the ballpark today incredibly early, at noon local time here in Minot. And you don't see too many teams practice one in summer ball. The SaberDogs have done it on off days before. But generally, you know, your time for practice is maybe pregame, batting practice, and so forth. The Trappers came here at 12 o'clock, practiced for about 2 hours. As Sharon winds and fires, the 1-0 pitch is down low ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to count. We were at the ballpark quite early today, as per usual, just setting things up. And we were surprised to see the Trappers roll in at about noon. And again, just getting some work in, working on some defense as well, just trying to get out of this little slide they've been in recently. As the 2-0 is swung and pounded to the ground to short, fielded on the long hop by McGrant, steps in, throws a bullet to first base, and is in time to retire Mast for out number 1. 1 up, 1 down for Sharon, now 2 in a row retired, as that brings up Colin Adams, the DH, to the plate. So the Trappers looking for that practice to pay off here. The defense has been fairly clean tonight, maybe besides that one error from the shortstop in Hill on that strange play, the relay play, back towards second base. As Adams winds and fires, make that Sharon winds and fires, pitch to Adams. There's a breaking ball in the outside corner, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. And really, the pitching was good tonight. Lopez went 5 1/3, allowed those 4 runs to score. As Sharon kicks and fires, the 0-1 pitch in the way. Fastball misses outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Besides that, it's really been the offense that has been the glaring weakness tonight here for Pierre. The SaberDogs pitching has been good. Ernst went 5. Sharon through 2 1/3 of scoreless baseball so far. 8 hits for the Trappers. They've had their opportunities, including the bases loaded once, but a couple of double plays have really put the SaberDogs in a promising spot thus far, as the 1-1 is swung and popped up on the infield. Shortstop McGrant waving his arms, calling everybody off as he makes the catch between the second and third base bags, closer to the second base bag, drifting back towards the middle of the diamond for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down for Sharon, and out away from getting through 3 scoreless here. That'll send up Garrett Hill, the shortstop, to the plate. Hill 0 for 2 tonight, flew out to center, struck out swinging in the 4th. walked back in the 6th inning as well. Sharon digs into the middle of the rubber with his right foot here. Peers in for the sign. Still waving out some mosquitoes from the front of his face. Again, that time of the year here. As the first pitch is on its way. Misses up and away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Hill wearing the socks just up above his ankles tonight. White pants. One of the more old-fashioned looks as Sharon fires the 1-0. Breaking ball over the middle of the plate. Strike 1. Count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Do it for the Sabre Dogs in the bottom of the 8th inning. Will be 6, 7, and 8. Taylor Justice, Ethan Moore, and Jared Breedwell. Sharon, long look in. Steps back. Lifts and fires. The 1-1. Breaking ball on the outside corner. Perfect spot for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Hill will step out of the box, readjusts his batting glove, stares at the barrel of his bat, just trying to slow down the pace of Sharon so far. Sharon a long look into his catcher and Justice, who gives him his signs. 4-0 Sabre Dogs, 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. The 1-2 on the way. Misses. Up and away, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A righty continuing to warm up down in the Sabre Dogs bullpen. I believe that is Jackson Kirkpatrick, who likely will come in to close out this ball game in the top of the 9th inning. Sharon with his glove in his chest leans in. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for Pierre, a lefty and a righty heating up. The 2-2 on the way. Fastball up and in, ball 3. The count now runs full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here with 2 down. As we mentioned, Nicholas Strong on deck, then Andrew Kim. Brandon Cordes will follow. And then the top of the lineup for Pierre and Kaden Cardoso. Here's Sharon's payoff on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Daniel Sharon climbs the ladder with a fastball as that gets him through 3 innings of scoreless baseball. What a way to cap off his night. That'll send us to the top half, make that the bottom half of the 8th. 4-0 Sabre Dogs, your score, live from Corbett Field.
Start planning your summer road trips with a brand new camper and truck. Head to Four Bears Casino now, play your favorite slots, and earn entries for their July 3rd truck and camper giveaway. It's your chance to win a decked out camper and 2021 pickup with full towing package. Plus, get your tickets for Dwight Yoakam live in concert June 19th and enjoy water fun on a yacht tour of Lake Sakakawea or a splash in their water park. Check out all the fun on their website, all at Four Bears Casino and Lodge, 4 miles west of Newtown.
Life is all about moments. Big moments, small moments, and those moments you just can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
SaberDog fans, be sure to stop by Corbett Field on Friday, July 2nd to see the boys in their Friday Night Whites as they take on the reigning Expedition League champion Fremont Moo. Souris River Brewing Company will be giving away a free pint glass to the first 500 fans to enter the ballpark. Make sure to arrive early as gates open at 6:05 with first pitch slated for 7:05.
We all protect what we love. It's instinct. We do everything we can to keep our loved ones safe, and they do everything to keep us safe. Seatbelts save lives. It's an indisputable fact, and buckling up is something we all can do.
Buckle up, Dad.
Seatbelts save lives. Buckle up. Every trip, every time. Brought to you by the North Dakota Department of Transportation through Vision Zero.
This is Caden Schwabe, an outfielder for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, reminding you that your favorite ball club is on all social media platforms, including Instagram, Twitter.
Welcome back to Corbett Field, bottom half of the 8th inning here. 4-0 Sabre Dogs, your score. Taylor Justice will lead it off here against the lefty and Wells, who's been good tonight. Back-to-back scoreless frames in relief of Wells. 1 2/3 of innings work to be exact, as the first pitch is a fastball up and away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Justice 0 for 3 tonight, a strikeout, a fly to center, and a fly to right. The San Jose State product digs back in. Wells nods his head, comes set from the third base side. Kicks and fires. The next pitch is a fastball at the knees for a strike. 1-1. Looks like Declan Buckle is pinch hitting on deck in the spot of Ethan Moore. Will likely stay in the game at second base for the top half of the ninth inning when the SaberDogs look to close this ball game out. For Buckle, going to get back in the lineup here. The next pitch is down and in, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now, a moment the fans missed in between innings, and it really was when our producer Ballard Akaway shined here tonight. And I didn't get to see it, unfortunately, here. I'm distracting him from his job. I apologize. So the 2-1 is swung on a broken back ground ball to third, fielded by Cordes, picks it up, throws across to first base. That is in time for out number 1. Justice retired on the 5-3 put out. It was Ballard Akaway who was walking up the stairs in the concourse. And to give you some context, every half inning, for one half inning a game, fans will receive shirts that are thrown from the SaberDog staff members. And Ballard and I have been trying to get a shirt forever. We stand up there waving our hands up in the air, trying to get a shirt, and we haven't yet. And like it was fate, Ballard is walking up the steps, and fellow SaberDogs intern Maggie Piazza just throws a strike. I mean, literally a quarterback from the left side that flies in the air, and without Ballard looking, drops into his left shoulder as the first pitch on the way to Declan Buckle is a strike, 0-1. Without even looking, right, Ballard? You made this catch, and it's like the baseball god shined down on us and dropped that shirt into your arms to finally give us our shot as the next pitch is fouled off straight back, strike 2, 0-2.
If West Virginia ever needs a quarterback, I think they need to contact Maggie Piazza, because I've never been led in any football game, any backyard football game, anything like that. I've never been led so perfectly where I just look down, it's already in my bread basket. So
absolutely,
extremely impressive.
The SaberDogs need an arm here. Maybe get her on the mound.
Get on the mound, yeah.
Next pitch up and away to Buckle for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I wish we caught it on camera because, to me, that was the highlight of the season right there. Finally getting justice, finally getting our shirt. Did you get to keep the shirt, Ballard?
Not. I was in too in shock, so I just tossed it back behind me. I think one of the
He's a
young
man of the
kids
people, charitable, giving the shirt away. I respect that a lot. It's more of the experience getting the shirt.
Yes.
It's like catching a foul ball. You can catch the ball, but what's more important is the memory of how it happened. 2-2 on the way to Buckle. Swinging a ground ball right side, wide of first, sliding stop by Bramani, gets to his feet, will take it to the back, diving attempt is in time to get Buckle for out number 2. Buckle almost beat that one out. He's been thrown out of this ball game. Must have said something to the field umpire, and Paul Sedekase. Not too much of an argument from Buckle as he walks back towards the first base dugout. Again, a very close play. Bramani was caught in between. Was initially going to flip to the pitcher, and Wells decided to dive to the bag. A bang-bang play over there at first is Buckle. Must have said something to Sedekase, the umpire, who immediately tossed him out of the ball game. Buckle walking back towards the clubhouse beyond the first base dugout. So he's out of this game, which is a tough break because they burned Ethan Moore to bring Buckle into this game. So Alex Miklas is going to have to get a little bit more creative here and bring in another middle infielder. But it will be a 3 unassisted putout. It's the first pitch on the way to Jared Breedwell is a fastball up and away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Jaden Schaefer, probably the candidate to come into this ball game to replace Declan Buckle. Here's the 1-0 on the way. Fastball, swing and a miss, strike 1. Count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Currently, as you have it, the infield is McGran at short, Moreto at third base. Justin Cooper can come into the ball game as well, but he was scratched earlier in this ball game, so Miklas may want to stray away from him. Here's the 1-1 on the way to Breedwell. Fastball runs outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, and it looks like Cooper has come out of the clubhouse with his glove in his left hand, so he probably is the candidate to replace Buckle in this ball game. Remember, it was Ethan Moore who started there. Buckle pinch hit, and now Cooper will likely replace him in the field for the 9th as the next pitch is down low, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike here with 2 outs. Again, 4-0. SaberDogs your score here. No runs, 8 hits, an error for the Trappers. 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Souris Valley. Wells from the stretch at the belt. The 3-1. Fastball runs outside for ball 4. So there's a walk to Breedwell. He's had a good night. He's reached base 3 times. He's now 2 for 3 in total. That'll send up Reese Anderson to the plate, who's also 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Anderson was caught stealing at home. Back to end the 4th inning was a close play. Again, I should say more a controversial play. The play wasn't that close at home. The catcher and Strong got the throw from the pitcher and Wells in plenty of time. Applied the tag on the helmet of Anderson as he was blocking the plate. Just the first pitch on the way is a fastball outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And correction, it was actually Lopez, who's on the mound. But Alex Miklos came out to argue after the initial out call was made, saying that Lopez balked. But Tony Archina, Paul Sidicase, both came to talk together and let the call stand. Next pitch on the way to Anderson is a fastball upstairs. 4-2. 2 balls, no strikes. So hitters count here to the 9-0 hitter for the Sabre Dogs. Top of the lineup, and Gunnar McGran looming on deck. Breedwell, good speed. Has 3, make that 1 stolen base on the year. The 2-0 to Anderson. Fastball up and away, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes to count. Here with 2 down. Outfield straight up, infield playing back. Game 2 of this 2-game set. If this score holds, the Sabre Dogs will pick up their 3rd series sweep against the Trappers this year and their 8th win. 3-0. Fastball up and away for ball 4. Back-to-back walks here. 1 to Breedwell, 1 to Anderson. Both have now reached base thrice tonight. So they'll bring up the top of the order, and Gunnar McGran to the plate with a chance to drive in a couple of runs. Before that, the catcher and Strong will head out to the mound to have a conversation with Wells. The plus for Wells right here is it is a lefty, and Wells make that in McGran do up. So he does have the advantage right here. A little bit deceptive. That fastball looks to be jumping out of his hand. Has flashed a good slider here tonight as well, as he has a long conversation with Strong. This is the first time a runner has been in scoring position, so the conversation likely consisting of the sign sequencing they'll go to. Hoping that Breedwell, who stands on second base, won't be able to pick any signs. So first and second, 2 outs, 4-0 Sabre Dogs, bottom of the 8th inning, just approaching the top of the 9th, where Pierre will be down to their final 3 outs. McGran digs in the box, slightly open stance from the left side. Wells from the stretch at the belt. Kicks, fires. First pitch. Fastball up and in, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Third baseman in Cordes playing back. Shortstop in Hill raging up the middle. Stops the second baseman straight up. 1 ball, no strikes. Wells from the stretch. Pauses at the belt again. Starts at the chest, lifts down. Drops down, make that. 1-0. Breaking ball. Outside corner. Strike 1. Count evens up in 1 ball and 1 strike. Your arms left to right in the outfield once again. Mast, Kim, and Cardoso. We'll see if a base hit to the outfield will garner a wave around third from Miklos to try and send Breedwell to score. Wells from the stretch, the 1-1. Breaking ball, down away ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Game 1 of 1 between the Big Sticks here at Corbett Field will start tomorrow, 7:05 first pitch. Last time Sabre Dogs will be here at Corbett Field for the month of July, and last time until August 3rd. 2-1 the count. Wells now steps off. So reapply his left foot to the rubber here. Plant with his right as he peers in for the sign. Gets it from his catcher and Strong, going through multiple signals here. Breedwell takes his lead from second, Anderson from first. Wells from the stretch. Here's his 2-1 on the way. Fastball over the middle of the plate for strike 2. Count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. On deck, Bo Brewer. Then it'll be Alan Greer if it gets that far. Sun continues to set. Pink fading in the purple now. Just a squeak of light left on the horizon here beyond the hills of Corbett Field. McGran digs back in. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Swing and a slicing drive off to the left side, out of play. Count will hold at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That 5 balls brought to you by Forever Bank.
McGran has 1 hit that came in the first. He's picked up 1 RBI in the series. Came on his double to left center field in his first plate appearance yesterday. Deuce is running wild. 2 on, 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. McGran looking for his second hit. Wells from the stretch. 2-2 one more time. Swinging another foul off to the left side, out of play. Count holds at 2-2 as Wells here in another inning of work. His third as he looks to get through 2 2/3. Is approaching 50 pitches now on his pitch count. McGran digs back in, taps the plate, pinwheels the bat, and drops it on his left shoulder. Wells a long look into the plate. Glove tucked into his front knee, ball dangling in his other hand as he now brings the 2 together and settles at the belt. Kicks, fires, the 2-2 again. Breaking ball, down and away, ball 3. Count now runs full at 3 balls and 2 strikes here with 2 down. So the runners will get a head start here with a full count and 2 outs. Reedwell ready to run, takes his lead at second. Anderson ready to run, takes his lead at first base. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, both runners not being held on. Wells from the stretch, runners go. Payoff pitch in the way is a fastball outside for ball 4. That is 3 walks in a row now allowed by Wells, after retiring the first 2 batters to the 8 and 9 and 1 hitters. That'll send up Bo Brewer to the plate now. Brewer 0 for 2 tonight. A fly to center, a ground to first, drove in a run with a sac fly. Back in the 4th, and here comes Monterio May, and we are likely going to see a pitching change here. So you could close the book on Wells, at least in the innings mark. 2 1/3. Almost was able to get through this bottom of the 8th inning, but then walks the last 3 batters he's faced. They'll be responsible for Breedwell on third base, Anderson on second, and McGran at first as May climbs the hill, talks to his left-hander here, followed by the remainder of the infield. It looks like a right-hander will be coming into this ball game. So the bases will be loaded for the league RBI leader, the division RBI leader, I should say, Bo Brewer, with a chance to take the Expedition League lead when we come back. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Bo Brewer due up, 4-0. Sabre Dogs lead.
Start planning your summer road trips with a brand new camper and truck. Head to Four Bears Casino now, play your favorite slots, and earn entries for their July 3rd truck and camper giveaway. It's your chance to win a decked out camper and 2021 pickup with full towing package. Plus, get your tickets for Dwight Yoakam live in concert June 19th and enjoy water fun on a yacht tour of Lake Sakakawea or a splash in their water park. Check out all the fun on their website, all at Four Bears Casino and Lodge, 4 miles west of Newtown.
Welcome back to Corbett Field. 4-0 Sabre Dogs. A chance to double that here with the bases loaded and 2 outs for Bo Brewer. Tyler Lubin in for the second straight night. Tossed a scoreless inning back in yesterday's ball game. Now has a 2.94 ERA through 18 1/3 of innings work. One of the representatives here in the All-Star game for the Pierre Trappers this year. Greeted to a nice round of applause here at the ballpark as well, a Minot State product. So here's Brewer with a chance to extend this lead. First pitch on the way is a fastball that misses upstairs, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. As we saw from Lubin yesterday, is a submariner, will be coming from down underneath. That fastball up the zone must have looked like it had a little bit of a rise on it. A much different, deceptive look. Brewer digs back in, 52 RBIs in the year. Next pitch is on the outside corner, strike 1. Count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Through those 18 1/3 of innings work, Lubin has struck out 13 batters to 5 walks. Brewer waving his blonde bat back and forth here. McGran at first, Anderson at second, Breedwell at third. Lubin fires the 1-1, swing and a foul straight back. Huge rip from Brewer, who stumbles off towards the first base side for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Lubin's job, just to pick up 1 out and keep this a 4-run deficit for the Trappers. They head to the top of the 9th, where it'll be down to their final 3 outs. They'll send up the bottom third of their order. 7, 8, 9, Strong, Kim, and Cordes. Runners take their leads. Lubin ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes. From the first base side, he Fires the 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. A fist bump from Lubin as he walks off the mound. A tough man to strike out in Brewer as that retires the side. Lubin strands the bases loaded here in relief of Wells in the bottom of the 8th. That sends us to the top of the 9th. The Trappers down to their final 3 outs. Jackson Kirkpatrick coming to this ballgame looking to slam the door when we come back.
This is Jordan Williams. I play outfield for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, reminding you that Planet Pizza is celebrating 25 years in the Magic City this summer. Stop in and try award-winning pizza and wings. Vest up for some laser tag or aim for a jackpot on one of our 50 arcade games. We got fun for everyone. Visit planetpizzaND.com for more details.
Seatbelts are the most effective safety device to prevent the death and injury in a motor vehicle crash. Please buckle up every trip, every time. Let's get to the goal of Vision Zero. 0 fatalities, 0 excuses.
Sabre Dog fans, be sure to stop down to Capital RV in Minot to register for your chance to win a $15K camper giveaway. If a Sabre Dogs player hits a ball through the home run target beyond the left field fence, one lucky fan will drive home with a brand new camper courtesy of Capital RV. Register in store today.
This is Bo Brewer for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, reminding you that there is a reason why Slim Chicken hangs guitars on their walls and plays the blues. It's the same reason why they only serve you 100% all-natural chicken tenders. It's the way they like it. There is a reason why they treat you like family and serve food just like you would at home. Because you deserve it that way. And there's a reason it's made fresh when you order and served hot, because that is their promise to you. Come see us at Slim Chickens or order online at slimchickens.com.
This is Jordan Williams. I play outfield for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, reminding you that Planet Pizza is celebrating 25 years in the Magic City this summer. Stop in and try award-winning pizza and wings. Vest up for some laser tag or aim for a jackpot on one of our 50 arcade games. We got fun for everyone. Visit planetpizzaND.com for more details. This is Jordan Williams. I play outfield for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, reminding you that Planet Pizza.
Welcome back to Corbett Field, top of the 9th inning, 4-0. Sabre Dogs, your score. Trappers down to their final 3 outs. The Sabre Dogs are going to send tall right-hander Jackson Kirkpatrick out to try and close out this ball game here in the top of the 9th inning. And Kirkpatrick has been almost flawless in his last 2 outings, 4 innings of work combined in the 2 games. No runs allowed, 2 hits, has picked up 1 save, 8 strikeouts to just 1 walk. That's the big number right there. The command has heavily increased in his last 2 outings. So he'll get 7, 8, and 9 bottom of this Trappers lineup. Here's Nicholas Strong, the catcher, to lead it off. He's 1 for 3, a single, and 2 strikeouts. Kirkpatrick from the stretch. Pauses at the chest, kicks and delivers. First pitch, fastball, down low, maybe a little bit inside, in fact, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Defensive substitution, Jaden Schaefer now in the game at second base after Declan Buckle, who pinch hit for the second baseman Ethan Moore, was ejected as Buckle did not agree with the call at first base. The next pitch is a fastball upstairs, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. So Kirkpatrick, the third man in relief tonight for the Sabre Dogs. They look to complete the shutout. Started with Ernst for 5, Sharon for 3. Looking for 1 more frame from Kirkpatrick. 2-0. Check swing, found a straight back, strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count. Kirkpatrick, a tall right-hander standing at 6'6". Just an inch shorter than the starting pitcher for the Whiskey Jacks we saw last Sunday, who stood at 6'7". Andrew Kim on deck. Trappers just trying to bring the top of the order to the lineup. And again, if these bottom 3 hitters in Strong, Kim, and Cordes can reach base and load the bases, that would bring the tying run to the plate. And Cannon Cardoso, who is absolutely capable of leaving the yard. Kirkpatrick settles at the chest, first base side, kicks, fires. The 2-1. Fastball up and in, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Kirkpatrick has faced the Trappers twice this year in 2 innings combined. Has allowed 5 earned runs on 7 walks. One of those games was when he came into the 9th and an 8-6 Sabre Dogs win. Was unable to record an out as he walked the first 5 batters he faced. Next pitch, down and away for ball 4. So there'll be a walk here to Strong. Not the start that Kirkpatrick was looking for to open up this ball game in this top of the 9th inning. In that 8-6 win, it was Daniel Sharon who came in relief, induced an inning-ending 5-4-3 double play to pick up the win for the Sabre Dogs. Picked up the save as well for Sharon. Leads the ball club in that category. So here comes Andrew Kim. He's 2 for 3, 2 singles, and a ground out to first base. Here's the stretch from Kirkpatrick. He fires the first pitch. Fastball on the outside corner, strike one. No balls, 1 strike. It's a good job by Kirkpatrick making the adjustment, getting ahead here. Lights now shining bright in the diamond. Navy blue skies on the horizon as the sun continues to set. It's the 0-1 pitch. Is a fastball outside, make that a strike. Slap to the first base, getting back in safely, goes strong. So 0-2 the count here. And with the haze, you could see the smoke now with the light shining bright here. With the lights out, with the lights off and the sun shining, it was a little bit harder to pick up. But you could actually see that haze now. And a cloud almost hovering above the turf. As Kirkpatrick sets at the chest. Kicks it, delivers, the 0-2 on the way. Swinging a ground ball to third, range to his left is Moretto. Picks it up, shovels to the second baseman for 1. Schaefer's lead, relay to first base is not in time. Would have been quite a impressive double play if turned. Either way, a 5-4 fielder's choice. Nice work from Moretto, ranging quick to his left. The only play he had was to shovel it to the second baseman in Schaefer. As if he tried to make this throw, he'd be throwing almost across his body, sidearm, sprinting straight towards the second base bag. So instead decided to flip it. And that took some velo off of the throw to Schaefer, obviously. So Schaefer, when he had to get the ball with his 2 hands, received it cleanly, but the throw was a little bit rushed, but still not in time, as Kim, who runs well, beat it out. So 1 down now. Trappers down to their final 2 outs. Here's Braden Cordes. Kirkpatrick from the stretch. First pitch, fastball down low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, and looks like we're going to see a pinch hitter here for the Trappers. Going to be Tyler Skelton coming in for Braden Cordes, who was the third baseman tonight. Right-hander digs back into the box here. The 1-0, swing and a miss, strike 1. Snap to the first is high and wide, but Brewer leaps high up in the air to grab it to keep it from going behind him. So the count now moves to 1 ball and 1 strike here. And make that 1 ball, no strikes here, as that brings up Braden Cordes. Tyler Skelton, through 101 at-bats, hitting .337, a homer, and 14 RBIs. So the count is even at 1, apologies. Kirkpatrick comes set from the chest. Kim takes his lead from first. Long hold, kicks, fires, 1-1 pitch. Swing and a foul, straight back, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Skelton played in yesterday's ball game, went 2 for 5 with 2 runs scored. Did strike out twice as well. So Skelton digs out of the box here, taps his bat. Now steps back in with 2 feet, taps the plate as he awaits the set of Kirkpatrick. Kim once again takes a shuffling lead. Kirkpatrick pauses at the chest. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away. Here's his delivery on the way. Fastball, down and away, ball 2. Count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. No one up in the Sabre Dogs bullpen as we speak. No one up in the Trappers bullpen as we speak. No runs, 8 hits, an error for Pierre. 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Souris Valley. Just about to hit the 3-hour mark on this ball game. 10:03 local time. His time is now called by the home plate umpire, Tony Archina, granting it to the hitter in Skelton, who looks to have a mosquito buzzing around in his face, swatting them away. Again, gotta imagine it's mighty difficult when you're facing a guy who throws as hard as Kirkpatrick, and then you have distractions like the bugs in the air tonight. Kim with good speed takes another lead from first. He has 2 stolen bags, likely not going down by 4 with 2 outs to play with. Here's the 2-2 on the way. Misses, down away, ball 3. Count now runs full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. If the Trappers were able to tie this game up, which isn't out of the equation, the Sabre Dogs would send up 3, 4, and 5. Greer, Moretto, and Bowling for the bottom of the 9th inning. Kirkpatrick peers it for the tie, spins to take a look at the runner at first, and Kim now pivots back towards the plate. He kicks and fires the payoff pitch on the way, swinging a line drive past a lunging Brewer, fouled on the right field side. Count will hold full at 3-2. Big crowd on hand tonight. Attendance announced at 824 here. Another large crowd watching the Sabre Dogs here tonight. On a weeknight, might I add as well here. Tuesday, July 13th. So it looks like Skelton broke his bat. He'll go back and get a new one here, readjust the batting gloves as he heads back to the right-hander's batter's box. Count still full at 3-2 here. Kim at first, after reaching on the 5-4 fielder's choice that eliminated Nicholas Strong, who led off the inning with a walk. Kirkpatrick leans it for the sign, settles at the chest again. Kicks and fires the payoff pitch one more time. Swinging a line drive right field. Breedwell ranging in. He's going to have to play this on a hop. It'll be a single for Skelton, his third hit of the series, coming in the pinch hit here. Now they'll set up a first and second spot with one down and brings up the top of the lineup in Caden Cardoso to the dish. Cardoso has one hit tonight. That was a double in the first. Struck out swinging in the third. He's walked twice as well, back in the 5th and 7th, as Justice and Kirkpatrick will have a meeting on the mound right now. Looking for another double play ball. Kirkpatrick digs his right foot into the rubber, leans in for the sign here. First and second now, one down, nobody being held on here. Only run that matters is the potential one that looms on deck in Ty Stoss if Cardoso could reach. Trappers trailing by 4. Kirkpatrick comes set. First base side. Shrugs his shoulders as he pauses. First pitch. Fastball on the outside corner. Strike one. No balls, one strike. So that's single for Skelton. The 9th hit of the night for the Trappers. So currently they are out hitting Pierre this evening. Sabre Dogs outscoring the Trappers 4-0. No balls, one strike. Kirkpatrick kicks and delivers. Here's his 0-1. Fastball misses outside, ball 1. Count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. So about 15 pitches here for Kirkpatrick thus far through a third of an inning's work. Trappers showing some signs of life again. Have had plenty of opportunities with runners on. Have been not able to execute. 2 double plays tonight. The bases loaded once. 1-1. Fastball knee high inside corner. Strike 2. Good spot from Kirkpatrick. 1 ball, 2 strikes. But again, the Sabre Dogs pitching staff has done a tremendous job sticking in this ball game. 5 innings from Ernst, who's still in line for the win. 3 scoreless innings from Sharon. And Kirkpatrick here on the mound. First and second, 1 down, 1 ball, 2 strikes on Cardoso. Cardoso has struck out once. That was via Ernst, his second punch out in the third. Kirkpatrick kicks, fires. Low 1-2 on the way. Fastball upstairs. Cardoso leans out of the way. Ball 2. Count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here with 1 down. Runners take their leads. Again, Kim from second, Skelton from first. Double play absolutely in order. Schaefer ranging up the middle. At second base, the shortstop, McGran, about straight up. Kirkpatrick sets again. The 2-2. Fastball runs outside. Ball 3. The count is now full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here with 1 down. Outfield shifting Cardoso to hit to his opposite side. Left fielder Greer deep in front of the track. A couple steps towards the left field line. The center fielder Anderson shading well towards left center. Right fielder Breedwell about straight up, so a large gap in right center. Kirkpatrick settles again. Kicks, fires, the payoff pitch in the way. Swing and a miss for strike 3. A big, big punch out for Kirkpatrick as he pulls out the heater and blows it past the bat of Cardoso for out number 2. Second time Cardoso has struck out tonight as that finds the Trappers in an opportunity where they are down to their last down. The Trappers looking for some magic here late. Ty Stoss coming to the dish. He's 2 for 4. A fly to right, a strikeout. 2 singles, both coming in his last 2 plate appearances in the 5th and 7th. First and second, 2 outs. Joseph Romani, a powerful right-handed hitter on deck. If Stoss can reach, Romani would represent the tying run. Kirkpatrick's first pitch, breaking ball. Just a bit down low, ball 1, close spot. 1 ball, no strikes. 4-0. Sabre Dogs, your score. Looking to complete yet another series sweep here against this Pierre Trappers ball club. Kim takes his lead from second, Skelton from first. Here's the 1-0 from Kirkpatrick. Misses just a smidge upstairs, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. We have officially reached nightfall here. Black skies upon us, sun make that the lights shining bright as the sun is set. Kirkpatrick from the first base side. Kicks and delivers the 2-0. Fastball, top of the zone for strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike. So Kirkpatrick looking to climb back into this one. Big crowd, as we mentioned, on hand tonight. 824 here in attendance. Looking to watch a Sabre Dogs shutout victory. 2 balls, 1 strike. Stoss digs back in. Open stance slightly from the left side. Kirkpatrick pauses at the chest. His 2-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here with 2 outs as the Sabre Dogs are a strike away from win number 29. Kirkpatrick digs his right foot into the rubber. Leans into Justice for the sign. Every fan here at Corbett rises to their feet. Kirkpatrick from the first base side, sets at the chest, shrugs his shoulders. Kicks, fires, the 2-2 on the way. Breaking ball just misses outside, ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and every single Sabre Dogs player jumped out of the dugout on that pitch thinking they had just seen their tall right-hander seal the deal with strike 3. So Stoss will get another chance. Runners will be going. Again, that's Kim at second, Cordes at first. 3 and 2 outs, top of the ninth. Kirkpatrick from the stretch. His payoff pitch of the way. Fastball up and away for ball 4. That is the second walk surrendered by Kirkpatrick tonight. And that will load the bases here with 2 down and bring up the tying run to the plate in Joseph Bramani. And here we go at Corbett Field. You see Stephen Moreno walking towards the mound, putting both hands in the air, telling Kirkpatrick just to calm down here, trying to keep his poise. And they'll send out assistant pitching coach Benton Schweinfurth to the mound now to have a conversation. Again, the Trappers have had plenty of opportunities tonight. They have one more right here. Second time the bases have been loaded. Trailing by 4. Of course, Romani can tie it with 1 swing of the bat. The inning started with the walk to Strong. The 5-4 fielder's choice to Kim. That was the first out of the inning. A single to Skelton. Strikeout to Cardoso. Stoss walks. And here we are finding ourselves with the bases packed. A sea of white on the mound. Here is the Sabre Dogs infield in its entirety. Talks with Kirkpatrick, Justice, and Benton Schweinfurth. Kirkpatrick receives fist bumps from every one of his infielders as they head back to their positions. Justice back behind the plate. Schweinfurth back to the dugout here. As Joseph Bramani digs in. He's 0 for 4 tonight, looking to get off the schneid. Not a better way and with a big knock to either get the Trappers back into this ballgame, if not tie it. Power against power. Bramani, 6 homers on the year, tied for the team lead. Kirkpatrick, a tall right-hander with an electric fastball. Here's his first pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Good breaker out of the right hand of Kirkpatrick. No balls, 1 strike. Your base runners again. Stoss at first base. Skelton at second. Kim at third. Sabre Dogs an out away from what's ended up being a very, very gutsy ball game. Kirkpatrick from the stretch again. Kicks, fires, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Another breaking ball that Bramani was count out in front of. No balls, 2 strikes here with 2 outs. We'll see if Justice and Kirkpatrick want to triple up or go with that high heater up and out of the zone. Kirkpatrick at the chest, pauses, takes a deep breath. Fires the 0-2. Breaking ball right down the middle for strike 3. That'll do it as Kirkpatrick strands the bases loaded here in the top of the ninth as the Trappers strand the tying run at the plate. The Sabre Dogs hold on to win it by a final score of 4-0 and move to 29-14 on the year. They are now 8-0 against the Trappers this season. They've picked up 3 sweeps against Pierre as well. Souris Valley moves to 7-5 in the second half. The Trappers fall to 2-10 in the second half and 11-30 overall. The win to Trevor Ernst, the loss to Lopez. Again, your final score, the Sabre Dogs 4, the Trappers nothing. We'll have Alan Greer as your player of the game up in the booth for a post-game show when we return. Welcome back to Corbett Field. 4-0 Sabre Dogs win. They pick up their 29th victory of the year. Your player of the game tonight, Alan Greer, drove in half of those runs. The big one, the home run out to left field. Now, it's number 3 on the year, but your first one here at Corbett Field. How good did it feel to get one here out at home?
Man, it was a feeling I can't really describe, really. Just the environment here, it was electric.
824 fans tonight, and you gave them a show, a little bit of a bat flip as well down the first baseline. How did that feel?
I felt good. I knew I got all of that ball, so I might as well give something for the fans.
No doubt about it. A 4-0 win now for you guys. The pitching was tremendous tonight, piecing together the shutout. What can you say about the Arms this evening?
I just have to say they came to compete. They came to battle today, and they knew what their job was, and they stepped up to the plate. They did everything they could to show that they had the heart to do it tonight.
You guys have the Trappers number 8-0 against them now. That's 3 sweeps against them. How nice does it feel to pick up a sweep? You head over to play the Big Sticks tomorrow here at Corbett Field, and then onto a long road trip.
It feels good because we can use that momentum into the Big Stick series for sure. And we keep winning games, taking game by game. The momentum is just going to get bigger, especially going into the All-Star break, and then after that, going into the playoffs.
Absolutely. You mentioned the All-Star break. You're one of 8 All-Stars here on the Sabre Dogs roster. You showed us why tonight with that home run. Just talk about this ball club. How special is it for you to represent this organization, the All-Star game, and what does it show us about this team here this season with having 8 representatives?
It just goes to show the type of players that they bring in here, the type of talent, the type of organization, the structure that they have here at this program, and the support. I mean, it's unreal, and you got the fans backing you. You have everybody behind the scenes backing you, and it's just going to push you harder to put up the numbers in order to be All-Star, in order to get to that position.
For sure. We got the fan favorite Alan Greer here in the house. He's the player of the game tonight. Picking up his 3rd home run of the year, first here at Corbett Field as the Sabre Dogs win it by a final score of 4-0. We'll be right back at it tomorrow on YouTube Live and in Mixlr. 7:05 first pitch as the Sabre Dogs take on the rival Big Sticks. As always, for Ballard Akaway, Jaden Lopez, I'm Max Tanzer. We thank you so much. We'll catch you tomorrow night. Alan,
yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.